What level is Fairy Fire?
It's not. It's Revealing Light now. It got buffed.
Ah, okay.
Revealing Light.
Yeah, it does all the same things that Fairy Fire used to do, but also dazzles people if they fail their save. So it actually has a use outside of just revealing invisible creatures. It's actually really goated now. It's a pretty useful spell just to take because it's an AoE dazzle for pretty cheap, and then also makes it easier to target invisible creatures.
Oh yeah, what level are we? We're still level 3.
4, I think.
Okay, I gotta level up as well. That.
You're
I'm level 4.
All right, let me.
Take your time to level up, my son.
Okay, so we've got
The
cat.
I don't remember what this
The
doing.
cat. Need to put Zeno. Then Connor.
I can see more than just the roof now.
My apologies. I know you didn't want to see the roof.
Those 2 spell scrolls and then level up to level 4. Actually, have this character built out.
Okay. So 3 scrolls of heal, 2 scrolls of pest form, 1 scroll of exchange image, 2 scrolls of dispel magic, 1 scroll of revealing light, 4 scrolls of fear, 5 scrolls of bless, and 2 scrolls of infused vitality. All for a total of 104 gold.
Man's just like, yo, I'm spellcasting now.
I've got options.
I also have options.
Man looks at Zeno and she's like, yo, you got spell lists? What the fuck?
Blast speeds. Oh, 4 feet do I fucking take? Oh, shit. Level 4.
Oh shit, I'm also missing my things.
Y'all didn't level up, what the fuck?
Oh, I could get the funny one.
What did I do for level 4?
Nah, I'm just gonna do Quantum Recycle. Quantum Recycle is a funny option.
I love that the recording used for this honky tonk piano, very intentionally has the player sound like they're looking for keys.
And I get another spell? Holy shit.
Wow, that's incredible.
Spell moment. Tando, have you figured out what you're playing next week on Saturday?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Damn, can't believe this.
I don't know what you want from me, man.
You should play a Witch Warper or something. Just have a party of only spellcasters.
That'd probably work pretty well, actually. That just reminded me of the friggin' Joe Cat video.
I mean, once we get Divine Mysteries, you could just make a party of clerics since we're getting a martial cleric.
A party of clerics and name them all the Amen.
Very fun to see.
It would probably unironically be a little insane considering that with that collection of characters, you would have just so many max heal spells that it's just like, oh, you did damage? Did any of us have actions? Well, no, you didn't. Casts AoE stun on the entire party. 4 people crit fail. 1 of us didn't. 1 of us will just heal the entire party. Alright, dorks. Y'all done leveling up?
I'm just choosing a spell.
I was already leveled up, I'm pretty sure.
I have to add a few extra things.
Wait.
I don't
Okay,
wanna.
That changes some things.
Does it?
Slowly going insane. The honky tonk is fun, but boy.
The honky tonk will continue until more morale improves.
Oh god, it reminds me of a thing that our school did for Christmas. Back in high school during the Christmas season, they'd extort us students.
What way?
They wanted donations for something. I can't remember exactly what.
Just your usual Christmas charity, whatever.
Yeah. But in order to get those donations out of us, they would play Dominic the Donkey.
I love Dominic the Donkey.
They'd legitimately play it on repeat until they got an X amount of donations.
That's torture. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
And
actually
they would do that every
Stares off into the
day.
middle distance. They played it for days. Okay, so who was here last session?
I was.
I was.
Do you remember what happened last session?
Yes.
We
Uh,
fought the Mans. We returned Mans to our base after defeating him.
nearly killed a guy after he nearly killed us.
Oh yeah, we got our asses fucking smashed. That was really bad. It ended up with only Bad Luck Alive, and he had like, what?
And now, what's his
He
bucket
had
has a
like
boyfriend.
slightly less than half a bar of HP.
We split our damage pretty hard and almost got
I'm
wiped.
sorry that we had picked up his formula book, but I just gave it to the alchemist guy.
That's fine.
Pat forgot he was an alchemist as well, don't worry.
I mean, I'm mostly alchemist. I'm gunsmith alchemist. I mean, they just make magic bullets or alchemical bullets.
Funny bullets. I mean, the remastered Alchemist changed. I would say it's less useful for you now, whereas base Alchemist is goated with the Swouse now. It completely flipped. Before it was just play something else with Alchemist, and now it's just play Alchemist. Because you get like 4 alchemical items per week. as opposed to New Alchemist, which is you have infinity magic alchemical items per day.
Hell yeah.
Only kind of kidding. Alright, dorks. Y'all done?
Yeah.
Just about.
Jesus.
We could start while I finish my thing. I'm good to listen to whatever's going on.
Well, you were left
Sorry,
here alone,
that.
remember? So, what is the party? What nonsense does the party get up to within? I can't decide. How long does it take? 2 hours that you are left here alone, and by alone I mean in the bar.
I think that Lucy would be harassing this guy.
Okay. What are you harassing them about?
I don't really know. Just like being extremely annoying. Faking being drunk while drinking only milk. Let's go with that.
I didn't know that milk was like an alcohol to cats. He just looks down at his cup of milk.
Just said, oh, it's not.
I imagine I'm just like in a corner drinking coffee and reading a newspaper, ignoring you guys.
Listen, I tell you what, we were going on an adventure. Bartender, can I get another one? We were going on an adventure, we were kicking their ass. We almost got our asses kicked, goddamn, but we made it out alive, I swear to God.
Is Lucy actually drinking alcohol?
No, she's just drinking milk.
Oh, damn. The bartender responds, Yeah, I'm sure.
So bartender, have you ever been through hard times?
Look at me, I'm a goblin. What do you think?
She looks him up and down. Yeah, I can see the hard times written all over your face.
You can see it on my face. Points to a scar. You can see it in my teeth. Points to like missing half his teeth. But we make do.
Well, listen. I think we're birds of a feather, you and I. Cheers to our future. She raises her glass.
Drinks. It takes a shot of milk.
Zeno, are you sure it's not alcoholic to cats?
Yeah.
She'll down the entire thing and then fall off of her bar stool.
She be like make a fortitude save for alcohol. But the bartender wouldn't poison you. Well, if you aren't harassing any other people, after you hang out for a couple hours, I'm assuming the spellcasters step out for like half an hour to walk to the local spell scroll mart to get some scrolls.
Yeah, definitely.
A one Phobe Dunsmith returns back to the bar and like waves all of you back into the meeting room that you were at previously. You guys remember why she left?
She was looking into whoever else had a similar recipe for whatever it is that
Right, the rumors that were going around.
the rumors
That other
that were
people
going around
had
about
listened
his.
to it and been able to like
I
piece
can't
it
remember
together.
what it's called. It's something explosive.
Called Pyronite, my child.
Thank you.
One second. I'm just gonna switch this all over.
Looking into rumors of other people knowing the recipe for pyronite.
Yeah. Now.
Good Mike jump scare.
You're welcome. Boo.
Boo.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news, kids. Bad news is, you were right. Turns out someone else has been fiddling around and figured out the recipe. More bad news is no one can find the man. Good news is, that means I got work for you. Now,
Well, just so happens that I'm broke as a joke, so I'm down for whatever you got.
how do you spend 120 gold in about 2 hours?
Listen. I got my ways.
Wait, did we make money last session that I didn't
Yes.
get?
Yeah, if you can chat.
Scroll up and chat far enough and you'll find it.
By far enough, you mean literally the second, like the last message.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to know. I was working with a budget of 46 gold.
And now that budget is much higher.
Yo.
I remember I pinged you about it. To know that you have that money in your back pocket.
Probably, but I slept since then.
That was many moons ago.
Let me scroll up and find how much you add.
I believe you. It's fine. I got it.
120.
Yeah. That's why I already added.
It's right there.
I said it 20 seconds ago.
Well, I pinged in the Discord because... Shut it.
Now, here's the rumors we got swirling around about this individual. Last night we got reports of a flying clockwork monster spotted over Hammer Street in the Ferris Quarter. Flew over the Estrade due east before leaving the city entirely. She pulls out, well, she actually grabs your map of Alkenstar and actually starts showing you on the map what you see. Or where the spot, where the sighting happened and the path the weird clockwork thing took. It was just one of the sentries of the Alkenstar Castle got a good look at the thing. Said it was a clockwork cat with big bronze wings. With somebody riding it like a steed.
And you think these things are connected?
What things? The
This
side of a
creature in the
flying
park.
clockwork thing and the side of another flying clockwork thing at the same time? What'd you say?
You think these are connected to the Pyronite?
Well, let me get to it. We checked with the Temple of Bry, you know, that clockwork goddess, They keep a tight rein on which and whom's clockworks get made in Alkenstar. Turns out nobody's filed the paperwork for any clockwork cats. According to the Brights, there's just one obvious suspect. She slides over a black charcoal sketch. It shows a gaunt-looking man with bushy hair, thin lips, and a broad nose, and an intense stare. Oloman Kasawana, one of the church's former primary cogs, the second highest rank in their organization. Well, he was a real whiz with clockworks, apparently, plus anything else that sets his mind to it. Curious to a fault, you might say. He was booted from the church a while ago for breaking protocol and promoting heretical conspiracy theories. Last time anyone saw his ass was in public, was during Vashon Gattleby's Pyro Night demonstration. She raises an eyebrow and looks at everyone. Casawana kept a low profile till recently, doing his own thing at his workshop in the Ferris Quarter. We got a few complaints from neighbors of loud booms coming from his workshop, but nothing serious. Well, the same night Sentry saw that flying creature, one of Casawana's neighbors says that he saw the old man fleeing the premises. Some gun-toting goons in pursuit. Sounds like one of the local gangs broke into the place, and our man hightailed it out of here. Now, here's where it gets interesting. One of the robbers matches the description of our old friend Ambrose Mugland.
Well,
So you're telling me that Muglin's got his hands on the Pyro Night?
honestly, I'm not too surprised. That bastard is a sneaky son of a bitch.
During your exchange, she turns around and grabs a flask of whiskey off a shelf and pours a small glass. Now, maybe it's a coincidence, but Muglin did fail to capture Gattleby, and now his gang has no clue where he is. So I'm thinking that quite possibly he's looking for the second best thing. Now, she reaches over the table with her other hand and drops a sack on the table that clinks. Go search Casawana's workshop and talk to his neighbor. The priest at the Temple of Bly will have the address. While you're at the temple, maybe see about looking into whatever heretical poppycock got Casawana in hot water with his religious compatriots. Could give us some clues as to where he went. At any rate, the Duchess wants you to find him before the Muglin does. Ensure his safety and find out what he knows. If you manage to figure out the Pyro Night formula, bring him in so we can keep him safe.
How do you spell Casawana?
Kosowana. And it's Oloman, Oloman.
Gotcha.
Anyone else have any questions for your dwarf patron?
I think so.
She told us where the workshop is, right?
No, she didn't tell you where it is. She said the worshippers of Bry would know where it is.
Okay.
So go to the church first and then head to his workshop/house.
Yeah.
All right.
Since you've done so much for us so far, and the fact you've seemed reliable, we were feeling it would be right to pay you in advance this time. In case you've been needing it for any of your investigation. The payment for this job, as it's just research, is gonna be 200 gold. We'll talk about any further work related to this Casowana when you're done.
200 gold per or split?
Split.
Damn it. All right.
Well, the Duchess has been more than generous.
Fair enough. Well, I'll be taking my half, and guess we should be getting on our way.
My half literally takes half the gold.
Lucy, you're not supposed to take 50 of it.
What are you talking about?
It's supposed to be shared between all of us.
I'm taking my half.
Oh my god.
That's more than your portion.
Listen, I feel I'm a very important person in this here group, and I think I deserve it.
You know what's funny? That beats my will DC.
No fucking shot.
I only have a +7 in my will. I don't know what you want from me.
That's actually really funny. So you now agree with me that I deserve the entire amount? Or at least half? Oh, man.
You rolled like shit, but still succeeded at what you were trying to do.
That's very funny. But I'm
Uh,
entirely memeing.
I guess your logic makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
None the slightest.
We
I'll
can't
bet
argue
the
with
rest of
that.
the
So, how much?
the rest of the party has like way better will DCs than I do.
See, one thing I was gonna ask, but we're doing dialogue shit. Buying a gun for me, probably like the Starfinder semi-auto, right?
Yeah.
Would that just be the same
Semi-automatic
price,
pistol?
but into silver then? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. And then what are we doing for munitions? Are we just doing not caring about
Just
it?
allocate 1 bulk to ammunition, which
Okay.
is a lot of fucking bullets.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
That is a lot of bullets.
But I also am not gonna have you fiddle with tracking them.
I didn't hear. I was paying attention to the amount. How much gold did we get?
120.
100. No,
Well, actually, she gave us another 100.
It was 200
Yeah,
split evenly between everybody.
Okay, so that's
So
what's
50.
You know, I thought she said
Fixed.
100s between all of us.
200.
200.
200?
Wait, is it
Everyone
split
gets
between
50.
just the 4 of us?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
100 split between 3 of you, apparently.
Lucy barely knows how to count, so just give her 50 and then say that it's 100.
Yeah. That was my plan.
Literal cat.
My brain didn't fully get the concept. Are we splitting it amongst all the members of the party, or just using?
I was thinking it was going to be between all of the members of the party, but like,
Nah, they ain't here. Screw 'em.
they ain't here.
I
So
want my 50 gold. I need to buy spell scrolls.
Alright. So, she leaves you to your business. She heads back into the tavern heads back into the bar to actually manage her establishment. What lead are you going to follow first?
The first thing is to head over to the church, right?
I would go in, but I'm not sure how safe it is for a person of my purview to go in.
What?
Why is that?
You'll be
You're
fine.
cat.
You'll be fine.
Remember, Partless Demon.
Okay.
I might actually start burning.
I
Probably not. Bry's a neutral god.
yeah. Right. Doesn't care. Unless
What do you
something
think I know
specific to
that?
Piss off Bry.
Yeah,
Like,
assuming you
something
don't.
to piss off Bry.
Did you happen to break a pocket watch at any point in the last 2 weeks?
Thinks back to the time when he accidentally stepped on the owner's pocket watch. Oh, fuck.
No. Like rewinds to a flashback of you getting into a fight with some thugs. You kick him out of the chest. It's a Mortal Kombat finisher, and you see you shatter his ribs. But also, it zooms in closer, and it shows that you like slightly bent the like cover on a pocket watch that was in his like shirt pocket. Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
So is anyone committing to saying what you guys are gonna do?
I would say that should be the
go. Yeah.
Let's go to church, everyone.
To church.
Alright.
It is Sunday.
Sadly,
Take me to church.
take me to Snurch.
Worship like a snail at the shrine of your sneyes.
Hell yeah, that means I'm not lying this time.
Only sins here. Alright. You make your way to the church. Everyone loves the church. So, where even is the church? It's all the way across the bridge. It's over here. So you head south across the Ustrati River. And you make your way into Skyside. All of you spontaneously no longer have asthma. Once you cross the bridge.
Oh,
There
it's
is-
crazy how much cleaner the air can be. Just helps you breathe.
Yeah. You arrive at the exterior to the Temple of Bry. A big, fancy schmancy building with cogs and moving clockwork everywhere. It's, you know, little bit over the top. None of this squad, I don't believe, is religious.
Not at least to Bry.
Is your
I've got
is your
training
character
wheels.
religious to anyone?
He's religious to the one whose churches are just brothels.
Oh yeah, Callistria, that's true. My 5 god. Also another neutral deity.
I have down Abadar, but that's solely like on the concept of just being like that is the person he would be like, oh God, to instead of saying God. He'd just be like, oh Abadar.
Man's like, oh Abada.
Oh,
Oh,
Abba.
Not actually religious, but that is the
Zeno might
person he
be,
goes to when he says the word God.
Zeno might be religious because of timey-wimey bullshit. And
No.
no.
Just no.
Science bullshit.
I mean, there's definitely gods that they recognize from being more familiar with them, but none that they directly worship.
I'll access the mental database bullshit that I have and see what I know about it.
What you know about the Church of Bry?
Yeah.
So you know Bry is known as the Bronze Lady, or the Whisper in Bronze. She's the goddess of clockwork and invention. Her areas of concern are primarily with measurement through clockwork, as in using like precise machining for, you know, making more precise machining. Effectively, the consequences of the Industrial Revolution. What do you want to know specifically about the church? Do you want to know information about the Temple of Bry, or about the faith of Bry, or any of their
About the faith. And what kind of people would show up to church?
nerds?
Yeah.
Quite explicitly
Like,
nerds.
He's right next to the magic college, like so Zeno would have like a passing knowledge of the Church of Bry, but otherwise
Yeah, you've probably interacted with churchgoers before. You probably have a rough idea of their structure. Primary cogs, secondary cogs, tertiary cogs, all that other. That's pretty much their order of significance.
What's some drama that's happened in the past?
Did you get a 21? You wouldn't know
Yeah.
with a 21.
Damn.
You are A, not a member of the Choich, and 2, that's not nearly high enough for guarded secrets.
Fair enough.
But you make your way to the Choich. I will hold on to that religion check for any if I were to ask you for a religion check, that's what you get for one related to Bry next. Remind me if I forget. So, Dunsmith actually, if you want to, can actually arrange a meeting for you with a member of the clergy. That, or you can look around to try and find someone yourself.
I was gonna say that's our normal approach, but I mean, yeah, if we have a person who can get us contacted, yeah, let's do that.
So, you arrive at the church, you go in, you talk to one of the people wearing robes, and one of them, you ask them, so where's this Mintakis person? You show them your letter of introduction from Dunsmith, and they head off to go find the person. After about 15 minutes, the place is pretty big. You hear footsteps of two individuals approaching you on the marble floor. And you see a woman and a man. One tertiary cog Mintakis, a female human priest, being followed by a human male acolyte. The lady's got a much fancier outfit than the guy does.
It's like the New York accent part of it. They're fancier, but in like New York fancy.
Yeah, New York fancy. I'll show you what she looked like.
Mm.
Good morning. I've been informed you are seeking information. How may I be of assistance?
Well, just so happens that we are. We're looking into a certain someone. Would you happen to know anything about a Casawana?
You'll see she'll raise an eyebrow in mild surprise. We haven't kept up with the goings-on of the former primary cog for quite some time. In accord with the regulation 1452, Oloman Casawana is no longer associated with our temple. She turns to the acolyte. He quickly opens a complex clockwork latched book, and quickly flips to a passage in the book and turns to the party and says, and turns the book towards you and says, Regulation 1452. Regulation 1452, all components shall advance the function or aesthetic qualities of the device, Any component which does not serve the whole shall be excised. So it was with primary cog Kasuwana. He chose not to serve the church, so was declared superfluous to our needs. He continues to serve the Whisperer in Bronze in his own way, perhaps, but not in an official capacity. I believe his workshop is in the Ferris Quarter along the river, 3 blocks west of Hammer Street.
So what? You're telling me he just didn't tithe enough? What exactly did this bastard do?
You'll see she'll frown slightly and think for a moment. Regulation 475 guides us. The acolyte turns the page once. It is not for the gear to determine how it will turn, but for the maker to set the design. Each gear must work with those beside it, or else the device will fail. Mintakis nods. Olamon found himself fascinated with some of the less accurate records in our archives, from which he formed a peculiar worldview. Instead of helping to grow the knowledge of the faith, he fell victim to lies and half-truths. Grand Cog Liurnia... Fucking what is her name? Okay, that's what it was. Lanelier finally had to ask him to retire from public duties to prevent further embarrassment.
Anybody else?
I am in the rough point of, because I wasn't here last session, I don't entirely know what we need to ask them.
You've got
the same information that everyone else does.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
I
much.
was also shopping, but I say no for now.
Well, I'll tell you, TLDR, Dunsmith told you to find out where he went, and that if you're at the Church of Bry, maybe ask to find out what the hell got him in trouble in the first place. Because it might help you find out where the heck he might have gone,
Okay.
was advice that she gave.
And from what we've got so far, the Grand Cog told him pretty much fuck off because you're lying too much, or you're not adding to the faith. Which I assume is just them, like, doing their own research and not reporting it to them, or some such thing, but...
From the sounds of it, it looks like it sounds like they found some shit that might have been contrary to the faith a little bit, or something. Like I said, they said like half truths and like weird, inaccurate records and stuff like that. Kind of just going down the rabbit hole that led them to some level of heresy to a degree. From what
Heretical.
it sounds like to me.
You heretic! Blam, blam, blam. Hold on. You're a heretic.
Well, you're telling me that he was being a deceptive person. You got any more information than just that? From the stories I've heard of the bastard, he was a pretty good guy. I don't think he'd be lying about too much directly.
As I
Carefully might
said,
upset them.
he found himself obsessed with inaccurate records. The acolyte next to her will snap the book shut and will recite from memory Regulation 317. In order to truly create an original device, one must first create the entire cosmos. All makers build upon those who have come before, and it is the duty of every maker to leave a foundation for future makers to build upon. Even old...
Alright.
Even old
I hear you.
texts, rife with error, are retained by our order, but some stories from the past are meant as allegory, or require heavy revision or annotation in light of our new understandings. Olamon took a few such stories literally, and it infected his work, his teaching, even his mind. You must understand, every religion has those who believe they have cracked the code or uncovered truths that generations of researchers before have missed. When presented with evidence, these people merely invent a bigger conspiracy to explain away the incongruity that allows them to maintain their beliefs.
Okay, bear with me a moment. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go down the same heretical path. So, why don't you tell me what stories he was looking into so that I don't end up like him, okay?
Would you like to make a diplomacy check?
Yes. Oh.
Fantastic. Let me check her,
Do I hero point that? Do we care enough about figuring out what he was researching?
It probably is important, kinda, but I don't know.
Ah, fuck it. It's
Not better.
worse.
It's not better.
Okay.
This is where we find out the 18 was fine, but the 16 isn't.
She's higher level than you. She's gonna think for a second. Then she's gonna shake her head and, say, I'm sorry. If we had a little more of an understanding, maybe I could make an exception, but, there is much to be done in the, archives at the moment. The annual cleaning is about to start, and I don't want to interfere with their work. I will have to refuse at this time. But if you're interested in understanding more of his philosophy, maybe a copy of The Logic of Design could help you and your own understanding of things, and she will hand you a copy of Bry's holy text, specifically the one the Acolyte was holding.
Listen, we're not here to try and prove or disprove any of his theories. We're just trying to find out where he is and what kind of trouble he's been up to, and that those documents might give us some light into what we're looking for. Is there really any chance I can change your mind?
Would you like to roll a diplomacy?
I will roll diplomacy. Sure.
Unless you have something else that you think might convince her that you're a cool
Nope.
gamer.
Nope, that is
Can I roll to aid?
Sure,
with
yeah.
my previous conversation?
I mean, it depends. If your character wants to spend time, you could attempt like a crafting check to try and, be like, hey, I heard about this cool thing and just try and befriend her by talking her language, which is invention and clockwork and making shit. You know what I mean?
But before you roll yours, if you are going to aid, you get a +2 to it because I have intuitive cooperation.
Damn, okay.
Dan's a cooperator. Ridiculous.
That's a 4. That's a 5.
5.
We're not
Oh,
getting these
You
documents.
got a 12.
We tried.
She'll smile at you pleasantly.
Alright. If you're not gonna tell us, I guess I'm just gonna go off and be a heathen. Might find myself some heretical views, I guess. I'll just start walking off the other way.
That's a
Make an intimidation check.
Actually, I lied. She doesn't hand you that copy. She actually retrieves Kasawana's copy of the Logic of Design. My apologies. I misread that.
No, well, that'd be a little more helpful. He's got scribbles in it. I will accept that. Definitely.
Is there any like visible differences between the one that the acolyte is holding and his?
It's more worn.
Yeah. It seems as though they actually do have a decent number of copies of this thing laying around. But she does step away for a minute to go retrieve his copy. Like, they don't throw shit away here. So they would still have it somewhere. There is too much going on in the archives for me to invite guests at on such short notice, but this may be of use to you for trying to understand his way of thinking. Maybe he has written something in the margins of the pages.
Oh, we appreciate the help you give us.
This is a thick fucking book, by the way.
I just like that. Thanks for the help you give.
Yeah. You just like fall over slightly when she hands it to you. It does have like brass clasps and stuff. It's fucking way too over engineered.
I cast my scroll of ant hall to carry the book.
Yeah. Alright. You have a copy of Book of Booking.
I just did my inventory, or do I just have it?
Let me see if there's. I'm not gonna add
Okay.
like an object of it. Just know that you have a
Yeah,
copy
I was saying-
of the
okay.
Logic
I
of
was saying,
Design.
if yeah, someone else is gonna have to take it if it's an actual object, because I actually don't have to carry it.
No. You just have a copy of the
I-
Logic of Design.
Okay.
I meant to drop off some stuff, like this expanded alchemist lab. But,
Oh,
put it
go
there.
ahead and you can leave that behind.
yeah, I'll just put it in the people suit if we had left it behind, because I don't need to be carrying that.
I appreciate you holding on to it. No, I don't think we had an expanded one. We had an alchemist. Maybe not.
By this
yeah,
point,
we had alchemist tools.
Lucy has already left the building. She's waiting outside for you guys.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stick with the main group, and when everyone leaves, I'll walk.
Yeah, so I assume after we take the book, we say our goodbyes and go.
Okay. Do you want to spend downtime looking through the book now, or do you want to head over to Kasawana's workshop?
We know his workshop is over 3 blocks west of Hammer Street. I don't remember if she actually gave us the building number. So I guess we'll just go knocking on doors.
I would like to at least I don't need to like deep look through the book, and I would like to at least flip through the book to see if anything like immediately there's got like a note in there that might fall out or something.
Sure, you can give me either a religion or a perception check.
One of those is better than the other. I'll roll a perception.
Oh my god.
All right,
Nah.
my Borderlands 1 run and got the item did not wash my luck. Can confirm. I see nothing. I didn't even realize this was a book.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like a drink coaster.
While you're looking over it, somebody like bumps into you and it knocks it over. Falls
It
into the dirt.
explodes into loose sheets of paper.
You have to like put it all back together and shit. Now it's all discombobulated.
Maybe someone else should hold on to this.
Let me give a crack at it.
Yeah. I'm not on my game today.
So religion or investigation or perception?
Yeah. Because I don't think you have Bry lore.
No.
One of the few things you don't have lore in.
I could have used a lore skill. I could have used lore, Matt. It's fine. It's actually less than my perception now. I'm looking at
I
it.
feel
Never
like
mind.
the whole like Zeno would have the sentiment of, you know, followers of Bry are nice enough, but the higher ups, all the fucking maker and design and cog bullshit, it's
There's
so
too many
infuriating.
It would have been really funny if
bylaws.
Karma could play with us, because her character was going to be a cleric of Bry.
Yeah.
It would have been literally the perfect, like, literally that entire thing. I would have literally been like, here is all of the stuff you know. I would have just been like, you know this already.
Here's a free pass to this whole scene.
Yeah.
If I was to look over the book, can I take a 21
Oh,
that I had
We're
before?
so good at this right now.
Man, you guys are really good. What are you saying, Wings?
If I was to look over the book with my previous roll, we said that we can use that for any future checks, right?
A future religion check. 21. Actually, I'll say that your previous 21. Everyone else gets fed up with the book and just like, you know, it's not fucking worth it. Drops on the ground. Lucy is like, weird shit to add to my collection. And then opens it and you just find a sticky note on like page 3. You see, you see a section that's actually ripped out, and all you can see is the header that says regulate. You see you see the headers 2. The apprenticeship of bronze, 2.2 holy places, 2.2.7, and then you see at the east of Tentacle Canyon in the Spellscar Desert, and then it's just ripped clean, not cleanly ripped. It's just like, after that, it's just ripped out.
Guys, I think I might have figured out where he's going. Something about a canyon with tentacles. That doesn't sound very pleasant to me, but might be worth looking into if he's not at his base.
I was gonna ask if I was the only one that shuddered at the concept of Tentacle Canyon.
No, it definitely sounds concerning.
I'm more concerned with leaving the city.
I mean, yeah.
Going
That
into the
too.
desert.
Just in general.
Oh,
As
don't
a
worry. There's
character-
an entire journal specifically about the Spellscar Desert.
As a character, I didn't like the concept of leaving the city. As an actual person, I very much shuddered at the concept of Tentacle Canyon.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Now, you guys are heading towards the Ferris Quarter near Hammer Street. What strategy, what tact, what are you guys doing? Are you gonna head straight to the workshop? Are you gonna look into the neighbor that was talked about previously?
I don't recall a neighbor. But if we don't know the exact building number, we can just go to 3 blocks west of Hammer Street and just start like, what building looks like a workshop?
Asking around.
Okay.
Try and narrow it down to what exact building it is.
I mean, it's very clear which one it is once you actually get to the street that you were told about.
Okay. Then we will make our way there.
Making my way up, down, moving, medium.
Alright, checked off the list.
Bingo cards.
We
And that
really
should
need
be
a bingo
should actually create a bingo card, and then that'll be how someone gets a hero point. The first person to say bingo and then
I love that
share a
idea.
copy of their bingo card gets a hero point.
That'd be really good.
That would be great, actually. My God.
I'm 100% creating a bingo card for that.
Minecraft noises. Making my way uptown reference.
You need to have Minecraft noises, but also you need to have just Minecraft reference, but they're on different rows and columns. Like they don't connect to each
other.
other.
In any way.
Like the
'Cause
Minecraft
they will be
noise
done
counts
at
as a
the same
Minecraft
time.
reference, but a Minecraft reference without Minecraft noises does not count in the opposite direction.
It happens no matter what. The Minecraft noise comes after the reference, no matter what.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also a B one at one point?
What'd you say?
Huh?
A B one that we kept bringing up over and over again. Something
I
like
get
that.
B puns. B puns are pretty common.
Going to be going crazy.
I feel like a good one would just be like a minute plus of just one specific pun over and over again.
Fucking just this is
Definitely
also a
a
good one.
space.
Everyone gets distracted and starts talking about something else.
Reference to references is about. Alright, anyway.
Accurate.
So yeah, I guess we ask around, or no, that's right. But should we head to the workshop, or should we? I feel like we should try and talk to the neighbor first. I don't know enough about this, but I feel like before we go in, if we know about a neighbor that we need to talk to, we should do that.
I'd like to look over the workshop just to like get an idea of the vibe about it, whether or not it's defended or whatever. And then once we get that information, we can talk to the neighbor.
Sure, so you actually spend some time scouting out the workshop?
Yes.
Okay. You do actually spot a young street urchin entering and exiting the building several times throughout the day. This urchin is a boy, and he leaves the workshop in the morning through the buildings through a broken roof vent, and then returns around mid-afternoon with a bag of scavenged food.
A broken roof vent, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Anything else?
I guess we'll try and talk to the neighbor, right?
Yes, I'd like to talk to the neighbor.
Sure. You knock on a neighbor's door. If you go down the street slightly, like 2 doors down, there is what you can only guess is a small junkyard, which everyone else seems to be out. But you see an old codger like just moving trash around in a small like local junkyard looking thing.
Sir?
Hey! Who's there?
Sorry to bother you. I've got a question or two if you're willing to talk for a minute.
Hey! Who are you? You see, he grabs a monocle and puts it over one of his eyes, which is the one with cataracts, and the other one is a normal eye, and then he squints with that eye to look at you.
My name's Lucy. And I'll stick out my paw to shake his hand.
What an ugly child!
I get that a lot.
What are you here to buy some scrap?
Well, that depends on how this conversation goes. I might be willing to purchase some. I just got some questions to ask you about a person or two.
Yeah, who's that? One of my dumb neighbors?
Yeah, just so happens, we've got an interest in speaking with Casawana. Would you happen to know anything about him?
Oh, that goon! He's been making a deafening tomfoolery for the last couple weeks. And then he just took off with his weird cat thing. I'd have kicked him if I could have just gotten my hands on him.
I kind of like this guy.
I complain to the cops, but nothing gets done under that darned Deputy Lovelace. I tell ya, can't get any good help nowadays.
I hear what you're saying. A cab.
Go ahead, make a diplomacy check. Very good.
We are doing so good in this game.
Rolling
stop.
so high.
We have,
Wow.
we have not rolled double digits on a dice yet.
I genuinely hope we don't get into a combat encounter this session, because Jesus Christ.
No, we're getting it all out now. We're getting it all out now.
He adjusts his monocle to the correct eye, and then squints a little bit. He's like, "Wait a minute, you one of them mutants?"
No, sir, no, sir. I'm a humble feline, and I'm just trying to figure out a thing or two.
Hey, look at this sign. He points to a sign and taps it, and it shows a picture of a human with a thumbs up, a picture of a cat of a Amaran or catfolk with a thumbs up, and then a short drawing of like a weird like half goblin half cat thing, and it has an X over it.
All right, I must be making my way then. Have a good day, sir.
This is uncanny.
I'll step around the corner and then activate my talisman, putting on a disguise.
Oh my god.
What are you
I'll
disguising
make
yourself
myself
as?
look like an old lady. I'll
Okay.
make myself look like the old lady that I was before
Okay.
at the bank.
While you're doing this, I'm just gonna continue the conversation. Just be like, so
Realizing this might be a problem, I'm just gonna put on a hat so my horns are covered.
this loud racket you were talking about, sir. What can you describe it a little more for us?
Huh?
Kind of.
Who are you?
My name's Connor. Nice to meet you, sir.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
I walked in after the cat. Sure. High rolls, please. Nope, sure not.
Now, to be fair, he's an old codger. You could also just give him money.
Oh, but I need that for spell scrolls.
Think of
I
know
think how much money would be a lot to a commoner.
How does 5 gold sound?
It's about this point where Lucy rounds the corner. Well, hello there, old timer.
He adjusts his monocle. Judith, is that you?
That is me. It's been way too long.
I thought we buried you, you old bat.
Well, I just was able to crawl my way out, as it seems. So, this here person next door, have you been hearing too much about him?
Sorry, it appears that we might need to put them back in the ground. Give me a second.
Just goes and starts beating up the cat in there.
No, Ifrit just goes around, picks her up, and walks away.
Get your hands off of me!
While you
Help!
two
Help!
create
I'm being
a scene,
manhandled!
while you two create a scene, the old man turns back to Connor and snatches the 5 gold. He's like, "Yeah, it's just like the good old days."
Huh, I even have that in my hand. You just took it out of my pocket.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, I was the one offering 5 gold.
Oh
so-
yeah, no. He takes the gold from the cat, and he's just like, domestic violence reminds me of growing up on the ranch.
I will go ahead and remove 5 gold from myself.
Get your hands off of me!
2, 3,
Let me go!
5.
Anyways, now that we've helped fill your pockets, could you help us with the? Could you answer my question? Yeah, what kind of ruckus was that guy making?
I guess it's some sort of explosions. It was always some sort of alchemist. Weird smells, smoke coming from the place. The street getting covered in oil. For the last couple of weeks, it's just been nothing but bangs and booms. And then he gets chased by some weird goons. Some bandit-looking fellas chased him one day, and there was a ruckus, and then a crash, and then a weird cat thing. Kind of like that. Looks like grandma.
It looks like grandma the fucking
The weird fucking thing.
Well, I take offense to that.
Why are you offended, Judith? You're not a cat.
Ifrit is still carrying her away and putting her. Just puts Lucy in a tree.
A tree?
Just shot puts the small woman into a nearby patch of foliage. Ignore her.
Help! Help!
No, just puts her on.
Somebody get me down
Puts
from
her on a
here!
branch. Like a reasonably low-hanging branch, but one that is still high for her.
Just for the bit, she's going to spend the next like 5 or 10 minutes screaming for help. Hopefully, like the fucking fire department shows up and gets her down. Oh man.
But anyways, he flew off on his weird gold and brass cat. And then
That
the
thing could
goons kind of
fly.
just ransacked the place and left. Didn't see him carrying anything. Weird. I'm sure his place is just packed full of stuff, considering the way he goes in and out. By the way he behaves, you'd think that there was no space even all the way up to his door. He'd always just crack the door open and squeeze through. Never open the door the whole way. Weird fucking freak.
Wait, this clockwork cat can fly?
Weren't you listening?
Yes.
Apparently not.
Make sure to mention something about the kid.
But anyway, that's all I knows.
Know anything about the kid that's been going in and out of that building recently?
What kid?
Alright, never mind.
Did he have an apprentice that would come and go?
Look, you gotta understand, Sonny Jim, I can't barely see 5 feet away. I sell garbage.
I'm fairly certain it's good garbage.
Best in town. You see it just like it's sort like you can roughly see piles of sorted scrap, but it's like the difference between brass and bronze and copper is just completely indistinguishable. There's like 3 roughly lumped piles that kind of mix together. And like all of the silver metals, like your tins, your irons and your steels are all mixed together. It's just roughly the color of the thing.
No, I have to ask a very important question, actually. Has the copper oxidized at all?
A little bit.
So it's turning green.
Yeah. It's a mix of green and oranges.
Did he introduce himself?
Huh? What?
Did he introduce himself?
No one asked his name.
Well, I mean, he asked my name. It's kind of rude not to give your name first, but I will, sir. What was your name again?
Renrick Riggs.
Okay.
Rick Riggs.
So Ren.
WENRYK. WENRYCK space RIGGS.
Ah.
Or Wenreich, if you wish.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh no.
Alright. Keep that in mind. Alright. Well, thank you, sir. I think we've gotten all the help we need.
Well, thank you, sir. Don't think we learned anything, but
We learned something. Kinda. Anyway, let's go to the workshop.
yeah.
Ifrit, get the cat out of the tree.
Get me
I was
down from
already
here, you
on that.
bastard!
Ifrit walks over and just picks her up and puts her back down on the ground.
Rude as hell. I was trying to make something work there.
I don't think impersonating a dead person is something that you want to be doing.
Listen, the old man was losing his damn mind. I think that was the best way to get in. Pretend to be somebody he knows. That way I earn his trust. But no, you had to blow the whole thing up. Put me in a damn tree.
Please do
You
not
did hear him
traumatize old
say-
men by coming back as their dead wives that I'm pretty sure they're happy might be dead.
Yeah, he seemed a bit enthusiastic about her being buried.
It's actually really funny. I'm just saying, I think it could have worked. Alright. Now, what information did you get out of the old cooter?
Not a lot, gonna be honest. But we do know that he was chased off by some people. And he didn't seem to be carrying anything when he left, so we might be able to find whatever he's working on still in there somewhere.
So a
Someone
bit
else
more of the
accounted
same
for it.
information we already had. Well, shit.
Pretty much.
I just want to let you know there is useful information hidden throughout what you've gathered, and I'm going to find out
I
very
know.
quickly if anyone picked up on it.
Oh, I most certainly have not.
Yeah, I think I picked up at least some of it, but we'll see. We'll see if the information comes together.
Okay. Well, there's a front
All
door.
I know is that clockwork cat can fly.
It does have clockwork cat.
There is a front door, but there is also another hatch.
There is.
Is it on top of the building? The side of it?
You can access it from the front of the building. You have to climb up to get into the vent.
Hi, Ifrit. I've got an idea. Can you give me a toss?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
Look, there's a decent chance because it's not like throwing like a small rock. You are a living creature.
Listen, I'm giving you the chance to throw me.
Is that
Now,
how you
isn't
do
that
anything?
something that you've always wanted to do? Well,
Not
take your chance.
particularly.
Pick me up and toss my ass.
I may talk shit about you to you, but that does not mean that I'm wanting to throw you.
Weak.
So you're saying I haven't pissed you off enough? Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I think during this conversation, I'm just gonna walk up to the workshop's front door and try to
The door's locked.
Okay.
Well, if you're not gonna toss me up there, I guess I'll have to climb my happy ass up there myself.
Rolls with no athletics modifier.
Fine. He grabs her from under her elbow, like under her armpits, and just does a 1, 2, 3.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, let's
Get him
go.
out now, everybody. Get him out now. 18.
Yeah, but
You know, it's not. It's fine.
How high do
Alright.
they go?
They throw you up into the vent. The cat disappears into the vent.
Would now be a good time to mention I have a scroll of helpful steps.
Let me see. So, pull to scene. Cat. Drop on scene.
Now, is the vent big enough for a person of my size to fit through?
Do you see the scene that you're on right now, Cat?
I see myself underneath a grate.
The grid.
Which grid?
A grate.
You should be able to see now.
Okay. I'm amazing at stealth. Let's try that.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm great at these.
I don't believe we're great at anything right now. Until someone rolls over 10, I'm not believing we're good at anything.
I'm gonna try and peer through.
No.
Absolutely.
I'm amazing at these.
Absolutely amazing. You hear you hear a why the fuck is that thing? As you creep in on your hind legs.
I'm gonna try and make monster noises.
Damn it, we don't have the guy that can just blast locks open. Shit.
Hold on. Is the vent big enough for a person of my size to fit through?
You can squeeze.
Okay. How high up is it? Because I imagine I'm gonna need to do an athletics.
You just make me an athletics check. Lucy, you see a young teen cowering in the corner, pointing a shovel at you.
First check over 10.
Do
The
I
first
go
check in
for a
double
bit?
digits.
Holy shit.
I think it'd be really funny. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Uh-huh.
Why, hello there. My name's Lucy. I'm fully expecting that I'm about to be hit on the head with a shovel.
Make a diplomacy check.
Can I take a failure? Because I really like the idea of that.
Let's just see how. Let's see if you failed naturally.
Let's go.
I mean, a 60's not bad against a level one creature.
Okay.
Do you want to fail?
Kind of, because I think it'd be really funny.
They start hitting you with a shovel. All right, Ifrit, I'm gonna pull you to the scene as well.
Just want to
Nice.
try to unlock the front door.
You
trying
everyone
to
else
fix
sees
the front
Ifrit. It's a squeeze. So your character is squeezing. So you just hear clang, clang, clang as you are slowly shoving yourself through this pipe.
Ow! Motherfucker, stop it!
After
Ow!
trying the doorknob, can I knock on the door?
Yeah, you knock on the door.
Okay.
No one responds.
We're just chilling outside.
I am very clearly not being very quiet with going through the vent, so I'm just gonna walk out of it. Just crawl out of it and
Crawl.
stand
You
up.
drag yourself out of it. You
Yeah.
you see Lucy in the Family Guy death pose on the floor as the child is continuing to beat their corpse with a shovel. Lucy, you are taking no damage. It's a fucking 13-year-old with a shovel.
As Lucy is being hit by it, he just walks over and grabs the shovel before it makes contact again.
He pulls out a Glock. Fucking just riddles you with bullets.
Welcome
That'd
to
be so
Alkenstar,
fucking
everyone
funny.
has a gun.
That's so fun. That'd be the best response. They're beating what looks like a small house cat that stands on two legs with a shovel. A giant fucking 6 foot tall cat person grabs their weapon from them, pulls out a fucking Glock and riddles them with bullets. It's like the absolute panic response. Sadly, this 13-year-old does not have a Glock. Sadly. All right, I'm gonna go back to the people outside really quick. All right, what are you goobers What are you two goobers doing?
I think we're waiting for them to open the door.
Yeah.
You heard the sound of like someone climbing through a vent, and you just You're just hearing like the distant sound of just like a ruckus.
What do you think? Should I try and pick the lock, or should we just wait?
You can give it a shot.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick the lock if I can.
Sure.
I can't blow a hole in the fucking thing with a bullet.
I don't have blast lock. That's bad luck.
Ah, damn.
Sadly.
Yeah, that's cringe luck.
We're missing the guy that can just blast locks open. All right, we're just do a
Hey, so
thievery.
anyways, I
How does
started
this work?
blasting.
So how this is gonna work? Because locks require
Yeah.
multiple successful checks. What I'm gonna
That-
do, I'm gonna look at your modifier.
Uh-huh.
Where is your modifier for this there, that there?
My thievery is +10.
Okay. So how many picks are you willing to lose in the process of trying to open this door?
I believe I have 6, so I'm gonna say 4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 10 d20s for me.
Just normal d20s. Or should I
Yeah.
add the modifier as well? All right.
I mean, you can add the +10 if you want, but I was just gonna do the math. Because it'll just roll 10 d20s plus 10, so just roll the 10 d20s, and I'm just gonna compare the actual die result to the DC, accounting for your modifier.
You said 10 d20s.
Yeah, this is like you spending 10 minutes, like spending a full minute picking like.
Oh god, that's
Wait,
a lot.
wait.
So yeah, it's
jangling,
still a
that's
lot
fine.
of 1-digit numbers. But I mean, the 2 and 3rd one aren't too bad.
Second and third.
Yeah.
But if it takes more than those two, then you're screwed, my dude.
Yeah, you know.
You feel like you're making progress, and then you break 4 of your picks.
Damn.
Must be a difficult lock, Jesus.
Would you continue pushing on? I'll say you get 2 successes before you get 4 crit failures.
Yeah, screw it. I'll use my last 2.
Well, you only broke 4, and the last 2 results were actually a success. So after a minute of fucking around with this lock, you break 4 picks, but you are actually able to get it open. It was a tough lock, actually, for your level. It required 4 DC 25 successes.
Oh, oof. Okay.
Yeah.
But, clink, the door is unlocked. How do you proceed?
I assume we open the door and see like Ifrit and B.
No,
like,
this is the loft. So
oh,
this is
yeah,
high up.
yeah, I can't see the actual building now, so
How do you open
I
the
don't
door?
know. I mean, I probably would peer in. I'd peer. We've already like knocked on it and like jimmied the handle and stuff. So anyone that's in the room, the immediate room, would probably know that there's someone at the door.
So describe to me
But
how you
I'll-
enter the room.
I'll just open it normally and just look in for it without actually taking a step in just yet until I know the room's empty.
All right. Well, I need you to make a reflex save then.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't mean to click that. Like roll it for you here.
I would like to take your roll if it's better. It probably is.
It is better. You take 27 damage as an iron bolt
Oh,
hits you in the
God.
shoulder.
Oh god, I almost died.
It is a trap.
He did specifically tell you that he squeezes through the door and doesn't open it fully. That was the
That's a
important
problem.
information from that conversation.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I missed that one, yeah. I just get blasted back. I'm on the ground. Just like
As you see on the workbench in front of you is a heavy crossbow that is connected to a tripwire connected to the door, pointing straight at the doorway.
I hate people trapping their front doors.
Man said, I think I figured out some useful information. Did
Well,
not figure
okay.
it.
I was thinking. No, okay, yeah, definitely didn't pick up on that.
Also,
like, I
no
said,
one
I
said, was
said
making.
some.
No one was searching the area, searching the door for traps, or even just looking at around.
Fair. Look, I've been out of the game
Good
for a
lord.
little while, and the investigation-esque gameplay. I'm rusty as I lay on the ground with 3 hit points.
You're not rusty. You're Connor.
That would make sense if I had a character whose name was Rusty.
All right. Well, there is a room.
I'll hit you with a first level soothe.
Thank you.
Now,
Go through the next door.
there is something else you see in this room. Actually, I lied. The crossbow trap isn't on the door. It's this guy. I forgot about him. It's the trap is positioned in a weird way.
Ah, good. Yes. I'm feeling restored.
8.
Love this.
My
game.
favorite number.
At least I have double-digit health.
Well, you see.
Oh, that guy's in. Okay.
You see what looks to be a suit of armor sitting in the chair across the room with its arm-mounted ballista pointing at the door entrance. That's what shot you. My apologies.
That is not a workbench with a heavy crossbow.
No. I was mistooken. I was misremembering. That was a trap in Gattlesby's apartment. This is a different crossbow trap.
Okay.
It does appear as though the thing can't move. It is sitting there, but it is reloading its crossbow at the moment.
This is a much worse situation.
What are you doing?
I would like to get up and leave the premises of the front door.
You would like to leave the front door? Like,
I would
no,
like,
no,
I'd like
thank
to
you.
duck behind a wall.
Yeah, you just-
before I get obliterated.
You move at a line of sight.
Yeah. That is what I am doing.
What do you do now?
I don't know.
I recommend climbing.
Got
into
any
the
plans, Zeno?
No.
Honestly, the vent is looking a lot more inviting now. I might just helpful steps up to the vent and just avoid this altogether.
So good.
Look, I gave you plenty of forewarning there was a trap.
You did. It's very much hindsight of I just didn't. It was one of the things that I didn't pick up on.
Hindsight's 50-50, as they say.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they say.
That is absolutely what they say. Yeah.
Does everyone climb up into the attic and help beat up Lucy?
Yeah, I'd like to climb up into the vent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Connor creates a blood trail into the roof.
Yeah, bolt's still in the shoulder. Haven't taken it out yet. I think it's probably best to leave it in.
Oh my god, where did that bolt come from?
Don't ask. Also, don't go into the front room.
You come to the vents to see Lucy.
You
She has
see,
her
no,
helmet on,
you see
but the helmet is like
a
raised off of her head by 3 or 4 bumps.
you see
Kinda
an
like-
unconscious on the floor Lucy and a Ifrit riddled with red paint, but looks like blood, as the child is holding a paintball gun. It looks just like a steam-powered pistol.
So I feel like we just like step into the room looking like, and the scene looks like Ifrit is assaulting a child while Lucy's just laying on the ground.
Yeah.
is what our interpretation would probably be.
This is the interpretation that Wings/Lucy has decided to make reality.
Too funny.
The hell happened here?
I don't know. Lucy just kind of was on the floor when I came in, and this child was beating them with a shovel.
Oh god! I'm being attacked by weird cat things! What is today?
Don't worry, I'll protect you. And I bonk Lucy.
He goes to get up like, oh my god, what was it?
Plunk.
It again. Knock right back out.
I get a bonus to my persuasion or my diplomacy check.
Yeah, go
to
ahead and give me
friends.
diplomacy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, finally a good roll.
Yeah,
rolling
good roll.
10.
You can-
Outside of rolling 10 dice, which I was hoping I'd at least get one good roll.
Don't worry, guys. You can talk to children at the very least.
I can talk to a small child.
Casually approaches child.
The child,
Oh, I forgot I leveled up. Never mind. It didn't almost kill me. I had a decent amount of hit points.
yeah, no, I was like, I have 11.
I forgot my hit pool wasn't 30 anymore. I thought I walked away with that with 3 HP.
You have
Alright.
slightly more hit points.
Yeah, I'm slightly.
You still got
tankier.
hit with 27 damage immediately.
Yeah,
but-
27 damage is still a lot out of my 38 HP.
I feel
Anyways.
I absolutely zero remorse for you.
All right, now that we
You did a great job picking the door open. Real bad on
Now that we've pacified the cat, kid, what's your name?
you pacified the cat. Yeah. My name's Joniah. Normally, I don't have to defend myself from feral creatures.
Hey, I am not feral.
Raises an eyebrow. Anyways,
And neither is Lucy. She was a domesticated house cat.
anyways,
What you
are you here to kick me out?
Well,
No.
we're wondering what you're doing in here. Then kicking you out.
Living.
All
You look
right.
around. They're clearly living in this attic.
Yeah.
I
Did
I
you
thought that
happen...
that craftsman person sent you to kick me out.
No. I was actually just about to ask, did you happen to know them?
No, actually. They don't even, as far as I knew, they didn't even know I'm here. I've been living here for months.
Well, I'm pretty sure he hasn't been here in months.
Oh, no, it was actually only a couple days ago that he left.
Oh,
You
my
don't do
bad.
that.
Yeah, I discovered this place full of interesting gadgets and gizmos. And apparently Giga... What the fuck is this word? What?
Gigog?
No, it's... Gugas?
Gugas.
Apparently that's a word.
Giant babies, I guess. I don't know.
Rabies?
I said babies. What do you
Babies?
Anyways, I arranged the place
so
so that most of the stuff that he'd be looking for would be near the ladder, and he doesn't explore the attic as soon as he finds what he's looking for. He honestly was probably kind of an idiot, honestly. The fact that he actually didn't look any further into the fact that his tools and equipment was moved around. He seemed to be pretty focused on some sort of task.
Trying to get out of the town.
Maybe. But
From
so,
what I heard, he,
I'm living
chased
here,
out.
and that's why I'm here. Why are you guys here?
investigating him.
Did he commit
Are
a
you
crime or
here to-
something?
More so that somebody we know has interest in him.
Actually, that
It's
sounds a
lot less
little
ominous than
familiar.
They made it sound.
There were some people rummaging around the place. That's why I beat your pet cat to death. There were some weird guys that came through and rummaged through the place. I had to hide a couple of times to avoid getting caught. They seemed really
Well-
intent on finding something, and I guess they didn't find it.
The person in particular those people probably were different from the people that we're working for.
Do you happen to hear them say anything, or possibly
Something
know where-
possibly about a man
where he
named
was?
Muglin.
Anything about possibly where he might have gone when he left? Were you here when he left?
I didn't see where he went or heard him say where he was going. Most of the time he's just rambling about different projects and things that he's working on. But you asked about the guys that attacked him. They were 3 humans. They had some shiny guns made of gold. One was a cigar-smoking halfling with a fancy business suit as well.
Is Muglin a halfling?
We would know. I feel like we would know,
Yeah. I guess we should
but I don't know
have-
off the top of my head. I don't remember if I've read that.
But, those guys were the Gilded Gunners. That fella's in a right mess if they're after him. Not sure who their boss was, though.
recall knowledge check on.
You guys know it's Muglin. It's everyone has met Muglin in person at least once.
Yeah.
Have you guys actually seen Muglin, real quick? Has anyone?
No.
Hold on.
See,
I will grab the journal entry for what he looks like.
I say if it was like super early on. I don't remember.
Hold on, let me find Muglin for you guys. I will find 2 people. This is Lovelace, which is the corrupt shield marshal.
Right.
Gotcha. That one I definitely didn't see.
Let me find Muglin. Why is he so far down on this?
He does look like an officer I'd want to punch in the face. I don't know why.
That one's a she.
She, right?
I feel like 60% of the characters
Same
in this
difference.
adventure are women. Fuck. Why is hold on? Is Muglin seriously not in this art fucking journal? How is Muglin of all characters not in this journal?
Muglin is omnipotent. He just doesn't. He's
Muglin
everywhere.
doesn't exist actually.
Yeah, no.
He's a figment of your imagination.
He's a
Muglin's
collective
a social
hallucination of
construct.
the characters in this
Muglin's a
setting.
social construct. He never existed, but everyone believes that he does.
I am flabbergasted by the fact. Oh, there he is. All right, you ready to see this douche?
Is he-
Before you
cannot wait.
see him on a scale of 1 to 10, how punchable do you think he's gonna look? And then I need you to give me a second rating after you see what he looks like.
I think he's
imagine-
gonna be at least a 7.
I imagine he looks like Pretty Boy from the Handsome Jackpot from Borderlands DLC.
What do you think, Kiever?
I don't know.
Okay.
You didn't give him a rating. You just said that he looked. You said he was gonna look like him. So what is your rating, Pat?
Oh, punchable.
He's so punchable.
Oh yeah,
God.
I'm raising that from a 7 to an absolute 10.
He looks like Tiny Malfoy with like a weird handlebar
God.
mustache.
I hate his design so much.
He is incredibly greasy.
What's
The
funny
blonde
is he actually has a cool
Definitely-
draw. He actually has a cool image of him that is the one I think he uses for his combat token.
His blonde toupee definitely does not help him
No.
at all.
He would
Yeah.
look so much better bald.
But yeah, that's Mugland. Merry Christmas.
I I'm glad we're going against this guy. He has a very like punchable face.
Yeah.
I do like his gun though. It's got a really nice filigree. When you said golden guns, I was expecting like metal made of gold.
No.
And not
He
like-
actually
yeah.
isn't part of them. He was with them.
Oh.
The other guys were the gilded gunners. The
Gilded
humans
gunners,
were
but-
hired
okay.
guns.
But I guess it does make sense that it's more because gilded gunners is more like filigree guns. Gotcha.
Yeah. I can show you what a
Yeah.
generic
I actually
golden
like
gunner looks
their-
like.
Okay. Yeah. What the hell? What is that golden grease gun? What the fuck?
Merry Christmas.
Hold on, his face.
You wouldn't use a golden grease gun?
I mean, I would, but it looks so weird. It's not even really a grease gun. It just has like a
Yeah.
knife coming out of the bottom of it.
Look, it's a fantasy setting. Of course
Yeah.
the guns don't make sense.
I know. My brain just like looked
Yeah,
at it. And I was
okay.
like, the fuck? Like it has like
Tape
the
coming out
shape
the
of
bottom
a
of
grease
it.
gun,
Yeah.
but that is not a handle.
I want to just say the face that guy is making is just makes him look like he's going.
Also, the concept of golden grease gun is so funny. It's like, let's take one of the cheapest guns ever designed and make it gold.
Quickly goes from one of the cheapest to one of the most expensive.
Fucking love it.
But yeah, I completely forgot what voice air quotes I gave this fucking kid.
I gave him kind of a voice cracking voice.
Yeah. Oh geez, Rick. I don't think that was it, but
Oh,
that's the
geez,
only thing.
Rick.
Morty. Oh, Rick.
But yeah, the construct that he wrote out of here, he had stored for a long time near the bay doors to the northwest of the building. I never saw it move until the night that he flew it away. I thought it was a statue. He took the time to wind the clockwork cogs on it. See, kind of like he had his key and he turned it. I think that's how most of the constructs around town work. He was also fiddling with this weird crystal thing.
Hmm. Weird crystal, you say?
You know, if you left that behind. I've been told he didn't look like he took anything with him when he left.
No, he left it. Being a crystal, you think I would take it to try and sell it, being a street urchin and whatnot, but, I had the better mind to leave it alone. Half of the stuff the fella builds around here is apt to kill you, so I was afraid it was gonna explode, to be all honest with you.
I've learned that all too well. Finally pulls bolt out of shoulder.
Holy
just
shit!
blood just pouring onto the floor. I don't know
Holy
much
shit.
else about
You
the
okay?
guy. We didn't really talk much.
Well, I don't imagine that you talked very much considering you lived in his attic.
Yeah, to be more precise, we didn't really talk. I just kind of listened to him ramble for hours on end when I was trying to sleep.
Do you remember anything that he has said before?
Not in particular. I'm a 13-year-old. He uses weird technical terms.
Hmm.
So thanks for your help. And in return, we won't kick you out of here.
Yeah.
I understand. People gotta live. Roof over your head is a good thing. And well, he ain't using it.
I mean, thanks for the consideration, but I'm more concerned that when you're poking around down there, the whole place is gonna explode.
Well, we'll try to stay safe, but you might want to vacate the area temporarily, just in case.
I mean, that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna go downtown and beg for money. Just
All
fucking,
right.
and the kid just.
I'm
leaves.
I'm a hand him a gold piece on the way out.
Aye, geez, Scoob. I can actually go buy shoes.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mister.
Yeah.
Remember, most things cost like silver or copper.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna give him multiple gold pieces. I was giving him one.
Like carefully climbing over all the tables and such. The barricade that he has.
Lucy gets up from the floor and wipes off the ketchup.
God damn. That kid's got an arm on him. I feel like I've been hit in the back of the head with a shotgun.
Great plan, taking a dive so we could earn his trust. It was quick thinking.
Sure. That was all
That
part
was
of
the
the
plan.
So is this just like a ladder or something?
It is. Are you ready to go down?
So I'll give you a warning. There's a construct down there with a heavy crossbow.
Thanks for the
It
warning.
hurts a lot. It didn't look like he could move, but I also don't want to test his field of range.
Oh my god.
I'm
are you
gonna
okay?
stealthily
No,
go down
very
the ladder
much not.
as stealthily
Look,
as
the question is,
17
do you
can
guys
get
want to
me.
spend enough time for him to use the take a breather day recover hit points before you head down into the death trap workshop?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was planning on staying here until they possibly shut him off, but that works too. And again, it's been way too long. I don't remember how to do that.
That is half of your HP per level plus your con multiplied by your level.
Gotcha. So, yeah, so
Per point.
Yeah.
You should have, I think, 1 plus your key ability score, which would be 5. 4?
is it
None of
five?
us have
No,
a
it's
5
it's
yet.
equal to your core key ability score. Should be 4. It should be 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, none of us have a 5 yet, so
All right. So it's you said 4 plus con, which was it? Yeah, non-zero, so it's just 4, and then times level, so it's 20. No, wait. I did that wrong. 16.
Could be. Let me grab
Yeah, so okay, so 1 is
Freaked.
fine. So bring it to 35.
Lucy. Not Hefe. Zenno.
Yes.
Canner. There you go. I was just putting you guys down at the bottom of the ladder for my own point of reference. All right. Have you healed yourself?
I have been healed, yes.
All right. Well, you make your way down into the main area of the workshop. You go down the ladder. The ladder is actually it's actually further down slightly. It's actually a couple feet further down than the ground outside of the building. So the actual workshop floor seems to actually be recessed down an extra 2 feet or so.
it is concave rather than
Convex.
parallel. No, not convex, because that would mean it's going up.
The entire Earth is convex. So, you make your way downtown. I got a stealth check from one cat. Is anyone else trying to be stealthy?
I can. Sure.
I will
try.
attempt. I feel that. That one's not too bad. We're finally in the double digits now.
You are. Not everyone.
I'm pretty.
Oh, nice.
We've mostly consistently rolled double digits from now on.
And then Who else is here? I've got one. I need another cat. Lucy.
+2. Let's go. 18.
Yo, that's
Actually,
crazy.
not bad.
All right.
Wow.
Let me check something really quick.
This makes sense. I was the one shot. I'm being extra cautious.
Okay. So, you make your way down, and you are at the base of the ladder, and you find yourself in a workshop area. There is... Here, rather than try and explain this entire area to you, I'll use the description, and then I'll place you in afterwards. So, you're in this area. There's a stone floor with bronze gears, metal rods, screws, springs, and mechanical miscellanea that lies scattered over every horizontal surface. 6 half-complete humanoid clockwork devices are propped against work tables and on makeshift stands. Several dozen clocks of every description cover the walls, workbenches, and the floor, with a particularly large grandfather clock standing against the south wall. 3 short sets of stone stairs on the east side of the room, so the side you came from, lead up into what appears to be offices from this side. It's the best guess you can make. And on the opposite side of the room is a 6-foot-high wooden platform that spans the entire western wall of the building, with 3 ramps connecting to the large wooden platform. Atop the platform, half a dozen wide wooden loading doors lead out to the exterior of the building. To the far north is where another office would be, is instead a area of stone that is cleared of most objects and is lined with sandbags and scorched with black soot. Let me just make this the active scene, so you guys can see with your own eyeballs. Can you see with your eyeballs?
Oh, there's 2 of them. I see 4 of us.
4 of... Oh, you mean
Well,
down
2.
there. Right, yeah.
Well,
You just
Sorry, evil
delete.
twins.
Which one did they initially go in through?
What do you mean? Oh,
there's
they
no
were
door for
down
me.
here.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
probably through this doorway here.
Can I seek to try and like spot traps and shit?
Sure, go ahead, give me a perception check.
Ba-doop.
I'd like to also look around.
That was so close to a 1. We'll do it like down here.
Okay, so with your checks, Connor, you have worked in the biz before of doing these funny things like investigating and stuff before, and you get a suspicion when you're looking around this space. There were some goons in here that were looking around, trying to find something, and didn't find what they were looking for. So you get a suspicion they may have bugged the place.
Mm.
And so you give the place a quick sweep, looking for any sort of sensory devices or something that could be trying to eavesdrop on you. I'm gonna say you are over here. Crazy, I know.
Well, I walked across the room.
Yeah. Where is that? What else? What is everyone else doing during this process while he's searching for things like that?
I could be around here. It's like looking around the room, trying to find any threats.
Investigating, I guess, some of the bodies.
Oh, that's good. What are you doing, Zeno?
Oh, Slade's happy about that. That's scary.
I guess I'll investigate like the scorch marks, the blast zone over here.
Okay, very good. So that's a very good point for us to do this. If I go to that and I go, click, clack, click. I want to have everyone roll initiative for me.
Damn it.
Yippee.
Awesome. Love to see it.
First, I'm just gonna roll.
You'll win this one of these days. Wait, does that mean Zeno goes first?
I have not rolled.
Oh, I thought that purple die was you or something.
No.
I think Tiger Strap die is mine.
The fucking. Where the hell is this shit?
Connor, you can take a your perception from before, which was a 25. So I will adjust your initiative.
Hell yeah.
And due to the circumstances of how this initiative is going to start, I will make you go before all the creatures that rolled a 25, which is more than one.
I'm in danger.
Wildly concerning.
I take it almost none of our stealths were very good.
No. Also, it doesn't matter because this is a result of not you failing a stealth check. It's a result of you finding what you're looking for. And because Catmandu was fucking with one of the construct things, it also gets activated.
Shit.
Lovely.
I just wanna say that all of the creatures in this encounter that aren't players rolled 25 or 24.
That's really
literally
funny.
I only rolled 2 numbers.
Man, I really wish I could win a 50-50.
No, never. Not even once. Connor, so you go first. This thing is right here. It is what would best be described as a clockwork spy. Let me show you what this little tiny thingy thing is.
Ah.
It can fly.
It's got legs. A lot of them.
Also got a pair of wings. Looks like the fucking golden snitch.
So what are you doing, Connor? It's your turn. You go first.
I'm gonna. First game is paused, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, jeez, man wants to actually be able to do things? Ridiculous.
I'm going to just do a little bit of this on that guy. Do a little gouging claw.
A little bit of that there, this there, that thing.
Yeah, it's made of metal, so it might not be super good, but it is my only melee option.
Do you not have a butt on your gun?
No, because my strength is -1.
Oh,
Go ahead
Yeah,
and
it
roll
doesn't
damage
make
for me. Actually, roll me
Yeah.
your attack, man.
I am attacking.
Yo!
Oh, it's
Crit.
dead. It's dead. Fucking, how do you kill this
Annihilate
thing?
him.
How do you
Alright,
kill this thing?
I just immediately just like right through the lens, just like arcane claws, just.
You just like you
piercing.
because you can do piercing damage. You just like thrust
Yeah,
straight through
yeah,
and
just
impale it on your
because
head.
I immediately kill it. Yeah, I'll just switch to piercing instead of slashing. I just pierce it right into the glass
It had 8 hit
eye.
points. It does not live from fucking what 3d6 times 2, unless you roll 3 fucking ones. But I'm not gonna even give that a chance of happening.
oh wait, doesn't it probably have resistance?
No,
No.
look at
It's still
Okay.
dead.
I thought it might.
it's a level -1 creature.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay.
It has 8 hit points. He
This
kills it
guy, on the other
immediately.
hand.
All right. Well,
Now, here's the
well,
thing. You have 1 action left on your turn,
I
right?
do. Uh-huh.
You know that these kinds of things there's never just one. Where there's one rat, there's a nest. But because these things are so small, you only found the one at a time. So you could seek, but you'd have to tell me where you want to seek using the seek rules. You can either make a cone, or you can make a burst somewhere else in the room, or you can do an emanation around you, all of which have different sized areas. Or you could move to somewhere if you think that you would rather use one of the larger seek options, but we'll do that next turn after you move.
I'm gonna do the. I'll probably do burst. I say I might do cone, but I don't know. I think burst would be better. I'm just gonna look down to like on this center point. I think.
Sure, go ahead and make me a perception check.
It's 23.
23. You actually don't spot anything over there when you take your look.
You may be good with a gun, but you're nothing compared to my stealth.
Alrighty, that's my turn then.
Sure. All right. Well, this guy's gonna make a stealth check then. Well, it's gonna use its first action to do that. Because it has to if it wants to do what it wants to do. Actually, what it's gonna do now is not use stealth, because outside of its passive object looking like an object ability, it doesn't have a stealth skill. So it's going to... Where is the closest window? I really gotta think about this, because, you know, it's that whole y'all might kill it immediately thing. So it wants to... It's not the dumbest object in the universe, but it's real fucking close. I guess from where it is, that actually would be the most logical thing for an object with a -5 intelligence to do. I gotta think like Lucy. It's gonna go towards the nearest window. Hold on, I'm gonna undo that so I can make it revealed as it does this. So it's gonna fly out from under this table after using its record action. It's gonna spend 2 actions to fly towards that window. And that's gonna be the end of its turn. What'd you say?
Do you have it revealed?
It should be revealed, yeah.
It's over there.
It's tiny! Use your own eyeballs.
Zeno's the closest one to it.
It's under a platform for me, I think.
Alright.
I'll just see it from here.
Ifrit! I have good news.
Yeah,
This thing isn't attacking your allies.
I know.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Oh, you don't
Oh, shit.
consider
I'm
yourself
sorry!
an ally? Unfortunate. We should talk about that later.
It's going to do the funny. Are you ready?
No, not
Good.
particularly.
I missed.
Thank God.
Damn. Give me a nat 20. No,
Oh,
I did
thank
not want a
God.
crit miss. I wanted a critical hit. Damn. All right, the other clockwork's dead. Ifrit, it's your turn.
Let's go ahead and do Talon stance. I cannot, like, I have a thing in front of me that I need to focus on, because I made this mistake. I will clean it up myself, if need be. Everyone else can focus on them. Target. And, flurry of blows. Kick, kick.
That's it.
And then a miss.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
can never hit the second hit.
I mean, multiple attack penalty. It does that thing.
Yeah.
Good. Schlink. Your claws scratch across it and pulls off some of the small patchwork of plates and starts to break down this construct.
Yeah, so one of these guys.
It's one of these guys.
Run.
Careful, that one almost murdered me.
That
Not
man
that one,
almost
but one of
murdered
them.
me. Watch out now. All right, Xano.
Is it my go?
It is your go.
Holy shit.
Unless you wanted to go after Lucy, since you guys rolled the same initiative.
No, I actually literally have an ability that says if I tie initiative, I always go first.
Hell yeah. Get wrecked, Lucy. Now, to be fair, you can also delay.
I could. I'm not going to. I'm gonna telekinetic projectile this guy that's come into the room.
No.
I don't know. We're gonna bash this guy in, I guess.
Bludgeoning.
Attack roll.
That
Bad
hit.
hit.
I think that's the first time I've ever used telekinetic projectile. Actually,
Hell yeah.
just ever.
Nice.
Damn, you rolled just enough.
It's
Schwabangus.
dead.
He did, because he was gonna fly up to that window, attack it, and then start flying away next round.
Yep. And then I'm going to use. Well, there's like a guy in the middle of the room.
Yeah, this guy.
I made a mistake.
I'm gonna warp reality.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put this.
We love warping.
Put that here.
Fair, fair. Lucy, what are you doing?
Do I have line of sight on this dude over here?
You're short.
So I don't.
It's probably best to look for the other
So
things
this
anyway.
ramp is actually a pretty aggressive slope. This ramp ends up being 8 feet high at the top. So
Okay.
Oh, these are ramps.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought these were just like.
Yeah, so
like
your line of
walls.
sight would line up with where it's 4 feet high. Roughly.
I will move and then raise my gauntlet to blast this man.
Probably only like, 3 feet high, but still. He would have had cover at the very least, which would have given him a bonus to his saving throw. Ignore the damage. He failed.
Get zapped.
He starts to spark and glitch because not the glitching condition. God damn it! I can't even say glitch anymore because of Starfinder.
Uh-huh. And only have to wait 1 round to use it again.
Very
Nice.
To use the amped version again.
What do you do? Oh yeah, it's the 3 actions. Fuck you, fucking spellcasting cat.
Yep.
Connor, do what you?
That's a good point. What do on my target? 5, 25.
If the cat didn't have line of sight, you sure as hell don't have line of sight.
Yeah.
Because you're in a
use 2
worse
actions.
angle.
I'm gonna use 2 actions to move up here.
Does the
And
warp
then-
reality affect you? Or
No.
is it-
Well, unless Zeno wants it to.
Yeah, I don't have any negative effects in Warp Reality. So Warp Reality gives you an additional 5 feet if you start a movement inside of it.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Fun.
So your second movement would let you get, like, here.
I didn't use my full second movement anyways. I just wanted to not be in with a burst of 3 people in case this guy had like a volley of arrows or something.
A volley of die. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use my third action to shoot at him. Take a blam.
Oh.
Yeah. Great.
good.
Great damage. Love it.
What did you set your damage type to?
For the is the gun burst? I think it's just piercing. It's a slide pistol.
Your spell shot, remember?
Oh right, I forgot. This is round 2. I literally have it fucking set up too, and I didn't put it on me.
But it doesn't matter what round it is. You haven't fired a shot yet, right? Because it's the first 3 shots you make during a combat, isn't it?
Is it first 3? I thought it was first 3 turns.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the first 3 shots you make.
Oh yeah, it's first 3 strikes. Okay. Then yeah, this is the first one then.
Yeah, so if you cast
it'll-
spells on the
it'll-
first couple rounds, then you're Gucci gang.
I forget what's good against constructs. I'm gonna say cold. Do cold damage.
I'll give you a hint. What you should have done. Lucy caused it to fail, which she did 9 damage with her attack. It took 14.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh well, next turn. I've already said cold.
I like a
Sorry,
man
I wanna-
who doesn't try to go back on his choices.
I try. I also try to not reroll nat 1s, so.
So that'll be 5. You'll take 1 point of damage from the cold,
Understandable.
and it resists your 4 piercing.
Understandable.
Clockman work. He can get 1 less than his normal stride because of the Schwimbus. So I can get to within melee reach of any of you, I think. Yeah, I can still reach the cat. So let's see, who do I want to murder? Let's roll a d3.
You already took your chance on me and failed. Now I gotta try the other 2.
You guys are in a really awkward spot for me to determine who's who. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna re-roll it again. I'm gonna say Connor's 1 and Lucy's 2. Ifrit is 4.
I was gonna say just close the space, but yeah, that works too.
Nice. I just noticed.
Okay, so it's Ifrit. Hi. What did you notice, you goober?
We accidentally made a penis.
What?
Go to sleep. I need to make a very critical decision now. Oh, no, I don't. Second action is gonna be one of these. That against your DC will shove you back, and then this guy's got a 10-foot reach. He's gonna strike you with his third action. Actually, I forgot he moved, so he couldn't even do that anyways. He fists you and then pushes you. Ifrit.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna step back into range. And,
You wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
flurry of blows.
How Could you?
That's a 27 on the first. And I hit on the second one. Holy shit.
Very nice.
Oh.
Does Flurry combine for resist? Or
Yes.
it does.
It's a shame that this construct has a really interesting like set of abilities that are completely useless in this encounter. Maybe one day I'll bring one of these guys back and use them in the encounter they're designed for.
So a combined 24 damage between the two.
Oh, you little shit. He takes 19 then. God.
It's barely holding on. Zeno, do you want to kill it, or you want to just leave it to your friends? What are you feeling like?
I'm gonna kill it. I don't know, man.
Bro.
I do wish, looking at my focus spell, I do wish that warp time damage was something that could affect constructs. It'd be awesome. Anyway,
Telekinetic Schwimbus.
yeah, well, that's damage. Hold on, I gotta attack first. That'll hit. Okay.
Oh, hey, yeah. They'll do 2.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll sustain it, I guess.
Keep him stinky. Lucy.
Let's do it again.
How dare you?
Zippity zap. Same damage.
With a what? That's oh man. Fucking 19 and it's still not a crit success. Fucking bastard. I mean, he's dead. He's fucking cooked.
Yeah.
He's fucking cooked.
Yes.
Man, I should have never convinced you guys to take electricity damage. Imagine how different this adventure would have, if adventure would have been so far if I like, you know, didn't let you change to lightning zip zap or hint that it would be good, and you had gone with cold. But all of them are dead. All the constructs are now in bits on the ground. And you hear, so, look what the cat dragged in. Long time since I've seen you around here. And the rest of the party hears, meow, meow, meow. As Lucy, you're addressed by a cat.
You son of a bitch. Who is this?
This is one of the this is Masu. She's one of the cats around town. Obviously, as 2 female cats, you have beef for some reason about some random shit.
Like, you son of a bitch! I never thought I'd see you again. Who the fuck are you now?
Well, Masu. I haven't seen you in a really long time. The hell have you been up to?
Oh, you know, hanging around, catching mice, hanging out with that nice boy upstairs. The master
hear you
never
on that.
gives me attention anymore. He's working on his big metal cat, so it's nice to have company.
Ifrit's ears are just like going
Why
sideways,
are
and he's just
2
looking
cats
towards
just
the
going,
other 2.
meow, 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 just like
He
back
just-
and forth.
Yeah, he just puts. He's doing that like the ear thing with his ears, where it's just going. They're both going parallel. Well, going
Airplane
flat.
Ears?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and he's just looking over at the other 2.
If we're
just
about
like-
to take off.
What the fuck?
Well, what are they saying?
So to be more specific, the reason you know Masu is because Masu is back when your previous master used to go to Blyther College. Because the guy that used to Olomon used to live and work at the church, the Temple of Bry, which is right next to Blyther College. So you guys would have for a decent amount of time lived in the same neighborhood.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm treating you as friendly with this character already.
Just because I'm a cat does not mean I know what the fuck they're saying.
You don't speak cat.
No!
Okay.
You speak cat folk, not cat.
So what brings you from all the way across town?
Well, just so happens that we're looking for your owner. Casawana has been getting into a little bit of shit from what I hear. You know my master? Well, just so happens that this is all connected to his death. And well, I just can't let that slide. So, here I am, looking into the whole thing.
Well, if you have any questions about around the shop, you could ask. I spend most of my time around here when, I'm not doing my job catching mice in the lot.
When's the last time you saw him?
A couple days ago, he left on his big cat contraption.
That's what I've been hearing. Now, this cat contraption, do you know anything about it?
Well, it's some sort of construct, as far as I can tell. He tinkered with
Well,
it
I
for a
can
bit
tell
and
that.
wow.
I heard it can fly.
Was that?
I heard it can fly. Seems kind of wild to me.
Well, those weird bug things could fly, couldn't they? It's not out of the ordinary. Just a really big flying construct.
True enough, I guess.
They're having a conversation. Is anyone else looking around while they're having a back and
Yeah,
forth?
I was gonna say, none of us can understand what they're saying, so I imagine the rest of us are just kind of, like, looking around.
Okay.
Like,
You do actually.
Occasionally, I'll relay what the conversation is to everyone else.
There is, if you're just searching around, just absentmindedly searching around, you do find some valuable stuff just laying around the workshop. In here. Zeno, are you
Artisan's Kit, a magnifying glass, the Aeon Stone of Clear Quartz Octagon.
While you read that to us all while we're doing other things, Zeno, you're over by the test bunker. You were investigating. So the area that you're at seems very clearly to be the site of several explosive tests. The walls are lined with sandbags, most of which are torn open as if by 1,000 cuts. The frayed edges of the linen are scorched from the heat. The center of the floor is burned black like a starburst, and soot and debris radiate from the ashen center. The makeshift bunker of sandbags lies just around, it's pretty much just describing exactly what it looks like. But you can smell the lingering hint of, like, black powder, stench fills the air, and brimstone as well. Go ahead and give me a crafting check.
God damn. I love it here.
We love these rolls.
Well, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Okay. I hate it here.
So, you can't really gather too much about, like, the soot and the residue or anything, but you do actually notice while you're investigating the black powder on the ground, Black powder being just the residue of the combusted products. That you actually do notice some footprints. You see the footprints of 3 medium-sized humanoids, as well as 1 small humanoid, and the tracks circle the blast zone several times, and then lead out throughout the rest of the workshop. There's just a faint hint of the footprints that left around. It seems whoever was searching really put a lot of effort to look around that spot in particular for something.
Interesting.
Anybody have any questions for this cat?
I don't know. Do they happen to know anything about where their master might have gone?
So I've heard that your master went to the Tentacle Canyon. You know anything about it? How long he be staying there? How long he be leaving the shop if anybody tried to come looking for him?
Well, the only people that came looking for him were those goons with guns that shoot him away. Real problem for me. Eating rats is fine and all, but I prefer my fancy feast most days. Now, there's not a whole lot that I can really share. Obviously, being a cat and all, don't really understand. He tended to mess around with something in that toolbox over there. He keeps looking at a sheet of paper. Not sure what the deal with it is. Other than that, you might be able to figure out what time it all went down based on his clocks. Since they have to be wound every couple hours, he's not been around for a couple days to actually mess with them.
Okay.
Don't know if
And
that'll
I'll
help
ask
with
the
your
maker.
investigation.
I don't know if this was the stone that the kid was talking about, but it's an Aeon stone, and it basically just gives you, like, it's probably really good for like a shield, especially early levels.
Was there a piece of
Where-
paper in the toolbox? Or does it seem like he might have taken it with him?
Yeah, you find the scrap of paper that they were talking about.
Okay.
It looks like it was ripped out of a book of text.
I want to go
Huh,
over
I wonder.
see what the hell it says.
It's a recipe for some biscuits, you know. Do you investigate the sheet of paper?
Yes.
Who wants this Aeon stone? Because I don't really have a reason for having it.
The character that is most suited to using a shield doesn't want it.
Well, I don't have a shield.
That's your own fault, not mine. I would tell you,
It's
buddy.
all-
All right. So you find a sheet of paper. I'm currently trying to find the body of text I need to read really quick. There it is. So So the text starts 180 miles from Cloud Reaver Keep on a bearing of north 95 by east. Is a spherical geode of amethyst, exactly 40 feet in diameter. Its shape is so perfect that it's doubtless deific in nature. Even time itself seems to bend around this flawless gem. This cradle of quartz. End of sentence. Like light reflecting off just a single facet of a cut gem in a box of blackest silk, Rye reveals an aspect of her perfect design in the depths of even the most torturous wastelands.
Okay.
Now, I started
just
at
go
where
ahead
I
and I'll-
stopped before.
Gotcha. Just going over the knowledge that we have, does that sound like it could have been where the Tentacle Canyon's at?
There is an apostrophe between the word desert and 180 miles. As in, if you put them together, do you put them together?
Yes.
This is the full text.
Gotcha. Well, shit. I think if we're gonna find this guy, we've got to leave town. And I don't really like the sound of that.
I don't
Connor,
really-
Come here a minute. Look over what I've got going on. Make sure I'm not losing my damn mind, cause this does not sound like it's gonna be a fun time.
Leaving the city never does. Especially that direction.
Well, Masu, don't worry. I'll be back with a bit of food for you. Make sure that you're well taken care of. But after that, well, I guess we're gonna go find your master.
Well, I appreciate it. Now you be careful
find him.
now.
Definitely we'll try. What say the rest of you? Should we just go try hunting them down? Or we gonna head back to the boss? Let them know what we found.
I mean,
Let him
I
know what
feel
we
like we're
found so we
probably
can take some
gonna-
time to rest.
I feel like we're gonna be heading out to get him anyway. I think it's best if we let Phoebe know what's up.
Yeah, probably take time to prepare as well. This fancy clothes I'm wearing ain't exactly ready for desert travel.
Desert.
Alright.
Days or
Well, you'll head back to the base to let them know that. I'll catch up with you later. I'm gonna go to the supermarket and buy a couple cans of tuna.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything else in the workshop before you leave?
I would like to check the rooms
Sure.
that we haven't looked in yet.
I gotta go. I get going.
Yeah, I will. I do have
Okay.
to go here soon, but I just want to check the
Deuces,
rooms
gamer.
and probably.
damn, this is gonna be a short session. Holy shit!
That's okay.
Uh,
See you guys. Don't get into too much trouble. I'm gone.
I just opened a door, so no promises.
All right. So, Lucy is now in a fight with the construct of the front door, and Connor's in a
I love
fight
this.
against this swarm of clockworks.
Nope. I 100%. You opened the door. I didn't. I was gonna peek inside and not open the door fully. I've learned my lesson.
Did Lucy does Lucy go out the front door?
Yes, she's leaving.
Okay, make a reflex save.
Oh God. At least Lucy has more hit points than me, I think.
Oh, good.
Oh, we're chilling.
I just want to let you know you were one off of taking 70 points of damage.
Oh my god.
The DC is 24. The DC is 24.
Oh God. Oh no.
And I rolled 35 damage for the trap.
That's 10 off from instantly killing me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you take you take 35 hit points or a drop to 5 to 5 HP at the front door.
I'm gonna round the corner.
Okay.
Get out of its fucking line of sight.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
We don't learn from
Christ
our
indeed.
lessons.
No, this is okay. I need to remind everyone. You were told almost explicitly how to avoid this trap. Fell for the trap anyways, and then fell for it again by just walking through the door. After someone had already told you about the trap.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of assumed the one that we killed was this thing, but
No!
No.
my
I
bad.
literally said
The
that it was
one that
probably
they
gonna be
fought
beyond
was
this
stuck in a
doorway.
chair because its legs don't work.
So I'm gonna take an arrow and it's gonna like shoot through my fucking torso. I'll round the corner and immediately pull out a scroll of heal and throw it on myself.
Okay, good.
You dumb little shit.
We're doing great out here, guys.
Ifrit and Connor.
I'm rolling stealth when I'm opening this door. I didn't just swing it open and
Roll me
you
stealth.
revealed the thing before I could even do anything.
Roll me stealth, gamer.
I'm rolling stealth. Of course. Never
That
mind.
one. All right, you see the
All right, well,
sword.
it knows I'm here. I start to peer the door open and I trip over the step and swing it open widely. And immediately feel deja vu.
Would you like to roll initiative?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. But do it anyways, I guess.
I will if you insist.
Oh good. Yes, love it.
Don't worry, guys. I rolled a nat 20 on the creature's initiative, so...
Great.
Okay.
Are there any windows into that room?
No, actually. There is, if you're looking through windows, there is a window here, next to you. You look in and you see a collapsed, like, clockwork puppet thing on the ground.
What about that one?
We're gonna do so good, dude.
You see the black soot
I am so
and the
I wanna
scattered
jump into
pieces
that
of a
one.
clockwork. You want to jump through it?
Because I don't
Yeah.
have anything
Okay,
that
roll
can
me a
help
reflex
with
save.
AoE.
You're jumping through a glass window. Do you at least break it before you jump through?
Yes.
Very good. You take 3 points of slashing damage from the broken glass.
Doing wonderful.
Rolled a
That's a
2
good
on a
thing.
reflex.
Sure is a good thing you healed.
I would have had 2 HP.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, you silly little cat.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Probably if it was me that would have said,
Awesome.
oh good. If it was me that
I'm
got hit by that
rolling so
attack
well.
earlier.
Everyone
Sure.
that is currently being murdered by things, please roll me reflex saves.
I'm getting murdered by dogs.
Yes.
So I'm good at reflex saves. Yeah, we're good at reflex saves. Oh god, an 18 wasn't a crit success. I'm terrified.
I rolled almost max damage. Ifrit, you
I'm
take
dead,
19
probably.
damage.
Oh no, I'm bad, Andrew. I'm fine.
Connor, you take 9.
Yeah.
And then Ifrit, due
fine.
to your failure, you are sickened by the numerous painful wounds as these fucking things are just terrible.
Do we run?
What's that?
Do we run? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, here's the thing.
I hope we have the chance.
26 against Ifrit's Fortitude DC. Will succeed. Damn, wasn't a crit success, so you're just off guard, which doesn't really help them at all. Sadness. All right, end of their turn. Ifrit.
God, this is gonna go so well, guys.
I'm sure of it.
I just wanted to check rooms. Why are there more encounters in the rooms?
Talon stance, flurry of blows, kick.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
good. Ah, nice. They have resistance, and they have at least resistance 8. This is gonna go great.
Run,
Is this like a swarm?
run.
Yes, it is a
Yes.
swarm.
Yeah.
Scene
Are
is
they like
paused. I cannot run.
are they like little rats or are they like dogs?
They're they're little clockwork fuckers. Here, let me.
That does not help. Oh, okay. They're two-legged. Gotcha. Little dinosaurs.
Game is still
Dinosaurs.
paused. You like unpause it and pause it again twice.
I can't. Hold on. Where is the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Run.
Okay. What else are you doing?
That's it. That's my turn.
Ah, very good. Canner.
I'm gonna go into the room. I'm gonna step and then I'm gonna electric arc the creatures and Ifrit. Just kidding. I'll go electric arc the creatures.
I mean, you'd be doing him a service at this point. You'd be putting him out of his misery.
Oh, that's not very damage. I hate that.
What's your DC?
19.
19 is what it says.
All right, only take 10 damage.
Woo! That's my turn.
Correct. Loopsy. What are you doing, you little gamer goober?
Oh,
Quick,
at that.
Lucy, Project Orphan Child.
What?
Project Orphan Child. We'll do the same thing we did with the kid upstairs. Just have it beat you up so we can gain its trust.
Electric.
Takes 11 damage.
That's all I got.
You know what I'm saying?
We're doing great here, guys.
We got this.
I need you
Oh, God,
to roll me reflex.
Alright, that's fine. This is my best save, so I'm much happier making these than anything else. No, that's not great.
It's not great.
Welcome to the Sickened Club.
Wait, hold on. I got a hero point I haven't used yet. There you go.
Nice.
Better.
Here are those hero points.
Do half damage to. No, not a freep. Not
Yay!
freep. Not freep. There you go. You take half damage. And it's gonna make check. I don't think you have a fortitude modifier of 6. All right, you are not affected by their thingy thing.
Holy shit. How did they fail against my fortitude?
Quiva literally left and said, "Don't get in trouble." And what did we do immediately after?
Free, what you doing?
Get in so much trouble.
Walking up, flurry of blows.
Why? Why would you do this? They're just trying to hang out.
That's fine. Roll high on the damage, please.
Just imagine, just like
Thank God.
you didn't even have like Zeno leaves. Zeno just like
Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to do that.
disappears
I didn't mean to do that.
time.
Hold on.
I was about to say
you go.
resistance of 16 is insane.
And then I'm gonna step back.
Why would you do that?
Because I am currently sitting at not great HP. I'm sitting at 20 HP.
Condor, what are you doing?
Run this way and zap it.
I don't think running that way is a good idea. I can't get out of its reach. Like, it's my target. Hold on. Hold on. 5, 10. Okay, I will move over here. So one movement, and then yeah, same thing. Just zapping it.
No.
Roll higher.
That's better damage.
Yeah.
Please fail.
Jesus Christ, natural 20. God,
No.
Damn it.
God damn it.
I'm crying. I'm crying. I
Let's
was
see.
like, my brain was like, oh man, even half damage, it'll still do more than my last attack. It's fine. Crits. Okay, it's fine.
I've only
Whatever.
rolled one nat 20 this session.
Whatever.
I'm gonna
it's
exploit
fine.
vulnerability. Not 20.
Okay, what do you want to know about these
Why?
guys?
Weakest save.
Will.
Kind of figured on that.
I don't have that. It's the one spell save I don't have.
They have weakness to electricity and weakness to AoE, I assume.
Yeah.
What other things can... What's its funky ability?
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Huh. I need for I need Connor.
No, it's okay.
I forgot about an ability they have. They have an ability called Cling. You're gonna find out because Connor's gonna have it happen to them.
No, it's alright. We can find out next turn. It's okay.
No.
Don't gotta do it now. It's too late. You can't just like not use an ability and then use it later. What the hell
How
was
much
that?
persistent?
That was 2d10.
You have little fuckers that are still attached to you.
Good news. If it rolls max damage, I won't die.
When you leave the swarm space, the swarm can use a reaction called Cling. The swarm takes 1d6 damage as tiny fuckers continue to hold on to the creature as it leaves, dealing
I knew I shouldn't have fucking moved.
2d10 persistent slashing damage. However, high winds or electricity damage reduces the DC of the flat check to end this persistent damage by 5. Any area damage dealt to the creature destroys these clinging trapjaws.
Okay.
So if someone wants to use air blast on him to deal 3 damage to him, but remove the bitey boys.
I don't have that.
I cast fireball centered on myself.
You won't take me out. I will take me out.
Don't worry, I'll show myself out.
I'll say I'll be a
Fireballs
nice
at
GM.
those.
You can include them in the electric arc.
Yay.
So, with a crit,
sad
I
myself.
get all of the creature's resistance, weaknesses, and immunities.
You know what they're resistant to. All right, here. Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
About what?
Do you want all that?
Do I not want all that?
All right, here you go, buddy. Here you go. Have fun.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Merry Christmas, running constructs. Have fun.
All right. Am I just better off doing electric bullshit again?
Yes.
I can do electric bullshit with my weapon. Huh. But then I wouldn't get any of the initial damage on the weapon.
Probably.
Man, I wish I had versatile bludgeoning.
I keep forgetting. Do weaknesses stack? Like if I did like
No.
splash electric damage? No.
It takes the highest one.
Damn, but
Should I bank
Sad.
on hitting it twice?
sad and
I mean, you
elemental
could cast
bullet.
electric. Oh yeah, you can't do that on this turn.
I-
Get
Yeah,
dapped
I'm
on.
already exploited. Fuck it. I'll just do Gauntlet Blast.
Did you roll the funnies from last time?
Yeah, I got a 3. solid ass damage though.
Yeah, that's 10 damage. God damn.
13
But
damage.
they succeeded.
I rolled a 6 and succeeded.
Oh, good. They have a very high reflex.
They are tiny fuckers. What do you expect? You guys are banking on doing half damage, them having a shitload of weakness to the damage type that you're choosing.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm just like, I mean, hey, I rolled a 4 and still got a 10, even
So-
though they succeeded.
So Connor, I need you to roll a d20
Sure.
because your turn ended because you moved away and they used that reaction. 9.
9.
So you don't remove the persistent.
Oh boy. Time for me to take 20 damage. Watch the max roll.
So I didn't apply it until after your turn. Actually, only 6.
Okay.
Not
That's
the
fine.
worst.
I am now in the danger zone.
Freep. Since there's
Oh,
still
shit.
there's still little fuckers on Actually, you know what? Let's Hi, cat.
Oh no.
I'll say they have to take a more circuitous route, so they spend 2 actions actually getting to you. Hi, buddy. Chomp
I'm
chomp.
good at these, right?
Hello, buddy.
I'm
Thank-
awesome at these.
Yeah, you take half damage.
How much does that damage? Less than 13,
17.
right?
So half that.
Okay.
Not to
Okay.
Connor.
Scared me for a second.
You take 8 slashing damage as the
I'm
swarm
alive!
chimp chomps on you. A freep.
Oh.
I really wish I had versatile bludgeoning on my feet. Great. Banking on that 20.
If only Cat knew how to retract claws.
Ugh.
How difficult would it be to smack the ones off of Connor?
That
I
would
don't
just
know.
be effectively you attempting a thing to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? The real thing is, do you want to end your turn next to Connor where you both are in the radius of its swarming bites?
Wait, the
Yeah,
minus
no,
5
they
actually did hit.
spread
Never
out.
mind. Damage.
Also, Connor can aid themselves because they were rolling against a DC 10. I'm assuming they're zapping the things on them himself.
I didn't
Yeah,
even realize
plan
that
on it,
the second one hit. Alright. 16 damage.
Oh man, you want to do damage? What the fuck, man? Alright, it takes some
Hey,
damage.
at least I did something.
Hey, it's almost dead, so it's like, whatever, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Kennar.
I'm almost dead.
Second verse, same as the first.
We're all-
Are you gonna
Well,
electric
just
arc
dead.
Lucy to
Hit it.
finish them off too?
I'm gonna hit the bugs on me and it. If
The
that's allowed.
bugs!
The bug. The
They're following me,
chompy
Ma.
things. The
What?
chompy things.
Well, who's
The
following
bots,
you? The
man.
bugs! The bugs!
Yeah.
Numbers.
Here's where Slade says they
Jesus
critically
Christ.
succeeded.
They could succeed.
I got a 29.
Fucking hell.
What about the things on me? Is it just,
You're
Still
so
lower the
because you're
DC
not
there.
using an area of
Does it work?
effect, that counts towards the reducing the DC by 5.
okay.
Because
what I figured.
any high winds or electricity damage reduces the DC of the flat check to end the persistent damage by 5.
All right, I wasn't sure if like you were rolling a second DC for that.
Okay, time to roll that recovery. God fucking damn it, a 9! It's twice in a row!
You're nuts! How much damage did I take this time?
A lot more.
I'm down.
Oh no!
That was exact.
Oh
15.
no!
I rolled exactly 15.
That was
Let's
exact.
hope that I'm able to kill this thing.
Lucy,
Oh,
it's your
God.
turn.
Oh, fuck.
Here's a gauntlet blast and here's an attack. The attack is gonna be doing its electrical bullshit.
Oh my god.
Sentinel blinks out of time. We immediately
So
start
throw
dying.
8 damage on top of that 13 and reduce it by, what, 8? So it evens out.
Okay. I did say I just opened a door, so no promises.
It succeeds on the save and throw and takes 14 damage or 11 damage and dies.
Let's go.
Oh, thank God. Rushing over and forcing down one of my elixirs of life into his gullet.
Okay, make me
Okay,
an
so it
athletics check
died
to get rid of the chompy chomps.
It died to the electric bullshit. Can I use an attack to try and remove one of the things then?
Across the room?
18. Well, 19.
19 will successfully aid for the thing.
It's a
It'll
ranged
reduce.
weapon.
If you want to use that as you're dealing electric damage, because your gauntlet would have your melee attack would have removed them. If you want to use your zippy zap on them to guarantee
Yeah.
reducing the DC, then you can do that.
Mhm.
All right, how much you healing with that? That thing. That.
It's just a d6 of healing, but it's enough to get him off the ground.
Connor,
Yeah.
roll me a
Yo,
d20.
how you
Oh,
doing?
good.
Roll me a
Love to see
d20, my
that.
man.
Okay, that's a 19.
Okay, you're dying 2, wounded 1, but recovered from the bleeding.
Yeah.
Gonna spend another potion on my man here.
I
Yeah.
have plenty in my bag.
How many you got in your bag?
2 elixirs of life and 1 healing potion minor.
You're now wounded 2.
So I'll just roll one of mine.
I think we'll just leave through the window.
There you go. So that's 5.
Hold on, I don't mean to heal them.
Thank you, not Bat. Thank you, Wings, for not leaving us to die.
We would have had that fight.
I don't think we would have, honestly.
I think you guys had it.
Technically speaking, I would have not been in this situation if God remembered to use them when you moved out of the swarm first in the first turn. Then I would have known not to move out of it.
True.
Yeah, but Afreet would likely be
I
dying
would-
because you had more hit points than them.
I blame God.
I blame God for not killing the cat person instead.
Yeah, I'd rather them. Look, I've been down once every session of this of Cowboy
Okay,
game.
take your
I don't.
treasure and be quiet.
Yay!
A bottled lightning, another alchemist lab expanded, and a universal solvent. Well, do I want to carry another alchemist lab?
Sure, we could sell it.
Yeah, I'll carry it so that we can sell it. Because we already have an expanded one. And then you're probably best with the bottle of lightning and the universal solvent.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I'll take them. I am at my 4 bulk.
I'm just
Very
gonna
good.
grab that one. I'm gonna grab a certain friggin' GIF again. Add to favorites.
Okay,
so that I
so,
can just,
You guys
so that I
doing
can
anything
just-
else here before you leave?
as a result of our existence, just this.
I can tell you one thing. I'm definitely not opening door number 3. Let's go out the window.
Yeah, let's just leave through the window.
I can't wait to take 5 points of slashing damage and die again.
No, I'm gonna take a metal pole and I'm just gonna clear away any glass that might make it dangerous.
That's fine. You do so. I'm gonna add the encounter so we don't have this fucking kaleidoscope of lines.
I don't even see that, so
I do.
get wrecked. I'm no longer prone. I'm not crawling on the
The cat
floor.
waves goodbye to you, guys.
I give her a thumbs up.
I refrain from flipping off the cat because I'm afraid of taking 5 scratching damage and dying again.
All right, let me. What happened? You walked into the room and they almost died. I'm just gonna quickly check something. I don't think you guys level up this chapter.
Not even 30 minutes.
Hmm. Let me check. Where? Hold on. Where the hell? I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find it. Oh god. I'm trying to see if it tells me whether or not you guys level up.
I don't feel like I deserve a level up.
You don't feel like lying face first in a pool of your own blood is worth a level up?
This would be the second time that's happened since we've entered this building, so no.
That's true.
It goes along with the running theme of every time they leave or aren't here, we just get absolutely fucking bodied.
Seconds have passed.
Literally though, like the moment they left, everything went to complete shit.
I just wanted to check that door and leave. I gotta go now.
And that's probably
Oh,
where the
man.
session is gonna end today, because having only 2 people is a problem.
That's too funny. Oh no, I think it was actually a pretty
Goddamn.
good session.
That was a great session, yeah. In my defense, I did state before they left, I just opened a door, so no promises.
From my life,
Seconds have passed. Everyone is dying.
Oh my god. Sounds about right.
Too funny.
So what's really funny is that this is the splash art for this chapter, and you guys literally did not actually encounter those guys because you killed the clockwork things that you only fight those guys if the bugs get away.
I would have thought there was gonna be more than just the 2.
You not see the third one? Oh, you mean constructs?
The third, I always thought there was gonna be more than 2 of the bugs.
No, there's just 2. Because there was only 4 of you, I didn't adjust it. I will let you know. You guys will never know exactly what I'm talking about right now, unless one of you tries to run this adventure. But you did leave a creature to a grim dark fate.
Oh, good. I can't wait for Lucy to come back and the cat to be dead.
The cat's just like,
Or the child, one of the two, I don't know.
it's a creature you don't even know about.
Okay.
You don't know about them, but you left them to a grim dark fate.
Okay, so it's the thing in the last room that we didn't open, I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
Cool. They can suffer.
That would be
do
the
not
first time
care.
that we left somebody to die.
We're great at opening doors, guys.
Yeah.
I have 5
Keep
hit
doing
points.
it.
I've laid in a pool of my own blood twice in the past hour. I don't care.
There's the amount of times that you've laid in a pool of your own blood. I don't know how much more blood you have.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
He's an occupational hazard.
at this rate, you'll be able to find out, like, posthumously by just, like, putting it into a, like, you know, graduated cylinder at the end of the day. Also, I found the other image of him.
Oh, I've
He looks
closed it.
better.
I gotta
Still a
open it
fuckboy.
again.
Still
Okay.
very punchable. And I know it's just a regular thing for halflings, but I don't like his feet being out.
That's racist.
Put them away.
Okay.
Put them dogs away, sir.
There are children.
Did you see him?
Loading again. No, hold on, loading again. I don't think it's gonna be up. I think you might have to show it again in a second. Oh, never mind, I see it. I still don't like him. I like his gun less in this one. I think they changed the filigree in this one than they did in their last picture.
Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. There's an entire journal just about the Spellscar Desert, and I do wonder how much we're gonna interact with it. There's so
I'm so
much cool
excited.
art that I'm just like, man, if we don't get to actually encounter any of these things, I'm still gonna show everyone these images because they're so cool. I need to just like create encounters for no reason other than just to have you fight these things.
I am so excited. I just want all of the wild magic.
Everyone's gonna be rolling dice and bad things will happen.
Yeah. Can't wait to cast spells and bad shit happens. I'm bringing Scrolls of Fireball just for this.
So I'm trying to... Hold on. Are you guys supposed to level up? I'm getting a feeling like maybe you are supposed to level up.
Damn. We're leveling up like every session at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. They're leveling up fast.
I'm currently like scrolling through checking the encounter levels, actually, is what I'm currently doing.
I don't think 5th level is much of a
If so, that'd be very fun.
problem.
I'd love to get my next implement.
Okay, hold on. Was there a point? Oh, no, you level up every chapter. I just did some quick maths. There's 3 chapters in book 1, 4 chapters in book 2, and 3 chapters in book 3, which means there's 10 chapters, and you get to level 10 by the end. Level up, bitches! This is a short
We're-
chapter. This is literally one of the shortest
what the
ones.
Fuck, we're already through another
Hell yeah.
chapter? What the shit?
It's the
Hell
shortest chapter
yeah.
in the entire adventure, as far as I can tell.
Funny thing,
I lied. Level 5 is a
For-
pretty big bump.
for my next implement, I'm gonna be taking Bell. So can we say that the cat had a bell color on that they gave to me?
The one. So the you're talking about this cat or you?
Yes.
Oh,
That
I
cat.
forgot to add harmonized self.
Because they have
to my
connections
spell
to my previous owner.
Kind of. They just knew them.
Because
You
I
know?
had gotten
They
harmonized
probably
self.
have interacted with them before. So I'll say
I had
sure.
forgotten to add that one.
I'll say sure.
Let me just-
Hell yeah.
So now you can jingle
I
car
meant
keys
to
at
add
enemies.
that.
Exactly.
But yeah, you guys level up. Hashtag level 5.
Excitement. I get to take human feats now.
God
Yeah,
damn,
you get to take
alright.
you get to take a human feat.
If we're back to if we're up to
Taking
level 5
cooperative-
already.
I'm gonna take cooperative nature, so I get a +4 to all aid checks, and everyone. gets a
Oh
+2
boy,
to
guys,
AOE.
I finally don't have a negative in my charisma.
Anyway, so what do you guys think
Hell
about
Oh,
the
my
fact
wisdom,
that
let's go.
you guys are level 5 at the end of session 8?
I
Kind of
mean,
crazy.
that definitely checks out. Like I continue to think that like any kind of D&D session or some kind of tabletop session is not completely bad to like level up like once every other game ish. Because that's, I mean, it gives you enough time to use all the abilities, and it's still 20 sessions before like reaching level 10. So like I think fast leveling up like once every other session is actually really good.
But it's you're faster than that because you've leveled up.
Yeah, we're a little faster.
In the course of 8, so that's 3 sessions where you haven't leveled up.
Yeah.
So, regardless, I'm fine with it because it is very funny. I think part of it is the fact that you didn't level up till halfway through, chapter 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely makes it a little weird. But yeah, so that's the end of chapter 4. There's 6 chapters left.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like if I ever did this as like an entertainment standpoint, like a Critical Role, and if I was DMing like a Critical Role style game, I would 100% be like, all right, yeah, level 1 to 20 game, you guys level up every other session. Like this is just how it rolls. Cause that's 40 sessions. That's a pretty decent chunk of.
Look, man,
like,
you don't
series.
understand. Critical Role, they're like the same level for 4
I know,
months,
but
and then they just jump up 3 levels.
That would be my idea of like how the system would work if I was like, I'm gonna do a tabletop with people in an entertainment standpoint, where like I want new things to be coming out regularly. So it's like you get a session, you level up, next 2 sessions, like or like the next. So you get
That's
this
part
session,
of
then you level
part
up,
of
and the session
why
afterwards.
That's part of why I
use your
feel
new
like
abilities, and then
games
you
like
level up again.
Shadow of the Demon Lord and 13th Age are much better for most people's play of like D&D, because a lot of people spend like weeks and weeks and weeks at the same level. So that's why I think a system that only has 10 levels would make a lot more sense for that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
How does everyone feel about now that we're out of the first chapter of book 2? How does everyone feel about this adventure as a whole so far?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish I was here for the majority of
Half
the
of it.
sessions, so I can actually, keep track and be like actually playing my character like an investigator, not being like, the fuck happened last session, guys. So I only have like half the notes for this game. I really just sit down and watch some of the other sessions so I can take some more notes.
What do you think about this session in particular in terms of the structure? I will say you did miss out on about a third of the chapter because you fucked it up with the priest.
Yeah.
The archives are like an entire section to themselves.
We used a hero point, and I tried a second character roll again. There were 3 whole rolls into trying to succeed 1 check, and the game just said no.
It's fine. You are definitely missing out on some very useful information, but you have enough to continue progressing. You got the bare minimum for progressing forward. Which is fine.
Getting beat over the head with a shovel was really fun.
The whole situation.
Oh wait, I have a negative to those because I'm second, doesn't it?
I just love the idea of I just get like almost murdered by a robot, crawl up just to see like Ifrit holding a shovel. Like that's like being also held by a kid while you're just laying on the ground in the fetal position. I'm just like, I don't even want to know. I don't care.
We just need, like, that's the kind of thing that we would need if we were to actually make this into a real thing, is we would need to have, 1, the base art of a character, the art of that character in a talking pose, and then that character in the Family Guy death pose, because that's the image that's what we use for if the character is unconscious. And just set Lucy to unconscious. They just like die. They're just on the floor dead. And that would be the overlay. Whenever someone talks on Discord, they would go into their talking, and it was like literally just ripping off Rot Grind, but add the additional bit of an unconscious
Narrative
characters.
declarations. You need ripping off narrative declarations.
I know. But they didn't do that until Rock Grind, the whole talking thing. And then obviously when they had they also have a campaign, the Rot Goons, which is a campaign run for VTubers, and one of them is a VTuber character artist and rigger that made VTuber models for each of their characters.
Is that Froggy?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Froggy
Froggy
Lock.
Lock.
I love her character so much. It is so fucking good.
Are you talking about her
The Kobold.
the kobold? Yeah. Absolute goon and a half.
I adore that character.
I absolutely love the clip of them calling out Froggy when she was eating because I can see the kobold's mouth
Yeah,
move.
that's the best part about the VTuber.
It was so good.
Just seeing them eat. So funny. You can't hide it. I'm gonna kill stream now.